Oh, we are live.
We're live once again here with another Get to Know Gamer. And this time we have, I love this name, the Old Ass Retro Gamer.
Yeah.
Yay.
Aren't we all?
I'm just going to call him Old Ass.
That's fine with me. That's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
What
So-
do you guys do with your hair? Mine's in the way.
Well,
I just cut it all off.
Oh, shit. I'm going to pull a Britney Spears tomorrow and do the exact same thing.
I couldn't do anything with my hair.
I could tell.
So
thanks
old
for
ass.
having me on.
Oh, my God. Thanks
Can-
for coming on.
Are you drinking anything tonight? I never even asked you
No,
before.
I'm not much of a drinker, so
No?
nah.
I'll drink for you.
Me neither.
Thank you. Go for it.
Dennis, do you want it to be your birthday again?
No, my birthday comes once a year, and that's enough.
Wait, he was over here, would have been a couple streams ago, and on his
No, I think
birthday.
it was the last one, wasn't it?
No, that was last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and every time somebody wished him happy birthday, he had to drink. Well, there was several people in the chat wishing him a happy birthday, like
Constantly.
2 or 3 times. And I at one point I'm like, dude, he's already said happy birthday to you. Stop drinking.
I kept drinking anyways. I didn't.
So where exactly did you wake up the next day?
He made it home.
I'm not sure I woke up yet.
No, but a couple hours after the stream, it was a couple hours before you left.
Oh, easily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He needed some water.
I need lots of water.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Ass, can you tell everybody a little bit about your channel?
Yeah, I started it back in, what was it, January 2014. It was mostly just to catalog the me recollecting my collection that I had to sell off in 2011 when I lost my job.
Oh shit.
And yeah, it was bad. So I pretty much sold I want to say 95% of my collection. And back in 2014, I started watching a bunch of YouTubers like Metal Jesus and Pete Dorr and Games for 81, and it really made me want to like get back into collecting again.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I'm also like, this YouTube thing looks like fun. I might try it. So I was doing it
Doesn't
just
look
to
like
like
hard work at all.
No, it's not. No, just I got a computer with a webcam. Whatevs. So yeah, I decided to just film videos about me getting the games that I had in my collection before I had to sell it, back in the collection again, and just kind of turn it into something else. Now it's, I talk about movies and stuff on it too because I'm a filmmaker on the side.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, I do big collabs and stuff now with other YouTubers. I'm all about trying to help out in the community and
Yes.
meet other people and everything. So yeah, I've been doing this for 6 years now, almost 7 years.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
A couple people are saying hi. We got Scepter in the house. We got Gernaldino. I can say his name now. I'm pretty proud of myself. We got Marcus Bolt. I'm pretty sure he's in Moncton. Marcus
Oh,
Bolt.
yeah?
Yes.
The
I
Monctonian.
think so,
Yeah, I see Michael B. the Game Genie.
Hey!
The Newfie.
Newfie! Is there a Newfie connection?
Wait a minute. Didn't he change his name to Cheesy B?
Cheesy B?
Easy.
Michael B
I
changed
like
his name to Cheesy B?
Cheesy B? I like that. I'd be okay with
It's
that.
an inside joke.
Yeah.
Oh. We got Dan Bunch of Numbers. Yo, Dan Bunch of Numbers.
Yo.
Yeah.
I always just call him Dan Bunch of Numbers because I'm not going to go Dan 4 9 3 2 0
Have we
0
ever
1.
determined what those numbers do?
It's
They
his phone number.
signify something?
Oh,
It's his
no.
phone
Oh,
number.
shit.
No, I don't know.
Dial it. Dial it.
I,
8675309.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I guys, I kind of want to fucking hair. Like, I swear to God, it's driving me crazy.
Me too. Oh.
We could live stream the buzz cut
No, no.
on game.
No.
For the views.
Divorce. Divorce. I kind of want to right now on the live stream dial 4932001 and see what happens.
Dan, would you answer the phone if we dial?
Maybe Dan is the first 3 digits to this, like the area code or something.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
We've been calling him Dan all along. It might not be that at all.
Might not even be Dan. We got Nick Hudgens. Hey, y'all. Never Enough Tech. Hello, everybody. And then Michael B. did confirm I did change my name to Cheesy B.
I knew
There
it.
you go.
Knew it.
There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. For
Are we going to
people.
ask everybody about...
Okay. Well, for
We always
yeah.
do that.
we always ask everybody in the chat, what are you drinking and what are you playing this week?
Yeah.
What games are you playing? So I know you're not drinking there, Mr. Ass, but what are you playing?
You're not gonna.
He's Billy Gunn now. There, he's like Mr. Ass. I don't know if you ever watched wrestling there.
Billy Gunn.
Badass Billy Gunn. They just changed. He just went to Mr. Ass, I think, at one point.
Yeah.
So what are you playing this week? Are you playing anything?
Yeah, I've been playing the original Saw game on the PlayStation 3.
Oh, nice.
I've never played that.
I went and saw Spiral a couple of weekends ago, and it kind of got me back in the mood to like watch the Saw movies. And I was like, "Oh, I have those games, don't I? I should probably play them at some point." I've only had them for a couple of years now. And I'm also playing PN03 on the GameCube.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nope.
The podcast, another podcast that I'm on, it's the Super Enabler Brothers with my buddy Jason from Corpse Flood Gaming, who's also Canadian.
Nice.
We did this backlog roulette on the podcast, and we have like a list of games that correspond with the numbers on a roulette wheel, and he spins the roulette wheel at the end, whatever number it falls on, we play the corresponding game on our list, and PN03 was my game.
That's smart. We've thought about doing something like that because
with a number generator.
it seems to me like I should be able to come down in the game room and go, I have all these games. It shouldn't be that hard to just pick one and play it. But then it's like too much choice.
Yeah.
It is more difficult than an absence of choice. Like, I don't know why.
I feel ashamed every time I say I'm bored.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like all the movies and games in this joint, it's like that word should not even be a part of my vocabulary.
No, it should be stricken.
Yeah.
We have a few people commenting as well. We got Pierre Bellevaux saying hi. Dan Bunch of Numbers is drinking a quart, seltzer, orange cream pop, and Gears 5 multiplayer. I know he's not drinking Gears 5, but that's what he's playing.
Gears 5. I haven't played that one yet.
No.
Jim Beam and Banjo Kazooie.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Coffee and NES. I love all the different answers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing something different.
Something different.
Who knew there's only about a dozen games out there?
That's it.
Really, yeah.
The choice is so
Grinnell?
limited.
I know.
Yeah.
How do we even find anything to play? Grinaldino saying, love the Saw franchise. Proper fanboy of the series. Saw Spiral myself last week. Really enjoyed it. Love the ending. Very clever. I haven't seen it.
No, neither me. I gave up.
Did you just say neither me? Drink.
Did I say neither me?
Yes.
Yep, I'll even drink for that too.
Is there a proper grammar drinking game going on?
No, it's just
No,
every.
that's
Dennis's catchphrase.
I can't stop.
It's a French thing. Pierre Bellevaux, I'm assuming you're French. Do you also say neither me? And on our mugs, it says the Hookzilla podcast from Mitch and Angela, or Hookzilla and Mitch. Mitch, I don't know if you have a cooler name than that. I'm not sure. I'm getting notifications on my stupid computer. Yeah, that's how we do it. And Lawrence is saying chocolate milk and playing Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Ooh, I haven't had chocolate milk in a while. You know what is really good?
What?
Chocolate milk and Doritos.
Okay. Do you want us to get you a glass of milk later?
No,
You
it's
got some
good. I
Doritos?
like it.
I want to see this happen.
We'll get you some. Drinking
So
Monster,
certain
been
kind
playing
of
Connect games all week as off work for a week. That's awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
And Michael B's just played Brute Force on
Brute Force.
Xbox every time and be done with it.
I have that. I have yet to play it because I hear not so great things.
Yeah, we got it here too.
Yeah,
There's
we played
some-
a tiny little bit
Yeah,
of it.
no,
but-
I've never played through it.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
And we Doritos and gummies at the same time.
Gummies. No, you're weird.
And Retro Mikey's saying cowbung everyone.
Cowabunga.
Metro Mikey!
Okay, Modane's not in the house to call me out, but
You're all caught up.
I'm all caught up in the chat. So I think
I'm-
we do a game.
Are we doing? I didn't even get to say what I
Fine,
was drinking
say
and
what you're
playing
drinking,
there.
whatever.
I'm just drinking some homebrew Canadian beer, and I am playing Astral Chain on the Switch.
Yes. I'm drinking Radler, as per usual. And I am playing, I just got done playing Uncharted 4. I finally finished that, and I don't know what I'm playing next. Probably something retro, because I have
Last
to.
of Us.
Probably playing that goddamn game that what's-his-face is sending us in the mail that I'm not going to be
Super
able to...
Return of the Jedi.
Yes! Not going to be able to beat that.
You're gonna have
Already
to.
scared. I'm going to have to send it to someone better.
Want that $20 American?
I know, I could retire.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
not
Captain
gonna do
America
that.
just streamed all those.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Captain America, Captain Algebra.
Ah, he's Captain America.
He's Captain America.
Captain America.
I might be drinking too now. I guess I don't know.
Dennis, you playing
Anything? You playing Days
the
Gone
same
still?
game
I'm still playing Days Gone.
for the how many time
It's just my second playthrough. I'm
in a
done.
row?
I'm pretty much done. I just have little hordes to go defeat. Once I do that, I'm gonna move on.
That was a good game. I love that one.
Oh, yeah, it's decent. You know, because I only played through it once and then said, I want to kill some more hordes, so I played through it again.
Yeah.
On the
I
new
guess-
game plus.
Yeah, I think they just added a new mode or something to the PC version or something. Someone at work was telling me about it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That is all about like the super, even the first horde that you're going to come across in the game. It's like 300, 400
Wow.
creatures in it or
hoping-
something.
Wow.
I'm hoping that they'll have a change of heart and maybe during E3 they'll announce a second one.
I'm hoping.
I don't know.
I'm
but
not holding my breath.
I
I'm
would
not holding my
play
breath.
it.
Yes. Twice in a row?
I'll
The
play
way
it
the
twice
game-
in a row.
Yeah, the way the first game ended with that little cliffhanger at the end, they better.
They better. Exactly.
leave me
That's what I'm
hanging.
saying.
Yeah.
It would be an injustice not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get another. I'll get a Days Gone 2 for sure.
Absolutely. Retro Mikey saying he's cleaning up yard sale finds today. Tell us what you got.
Oh.
And don't worry, Dennis. Scepter's uncle calls it paper toilet.
Paper toilet.
Paper
Oh,
toilet.
great. Now that's what I'm going to say from now on.
When you played Saw, did you fail some traps on purpose to see what happened? Or was that just me?
I think that was just you. I actually kind of want to beat the game, but yeah, I've failed a few, and yeah, it's kind of gruesome some of the stuff that happens.
Well, now I want to
Yeah.
play it because I love that shit.
See, I think there's a Saw game on the 360. That's the one I played.
Yeah, there's two of them. They're on the 360 and the PS3. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have both of them for the PS3.
Yeah, are they getting up there in price? I wonder.
I bought
You
them
know
a
what?
while ago, so I couldn't really say.
I haven't seen them
Okay.
in a long time.
I haven't seen them in a long time
You
either.
didn't
Yeah.
see Saw?
I didn't saw.
All
All right, before we get
You're
into
an
our
animal.
games, I just want to remind everybody in the chat, just in case you're new, what we do is we ask our guests to pick 10 of their most influential games that define them as a gamer
Yes.
over their gaming career. They come on, they try to pick 10, but they usually bring more. How many games do you have before we jump into this?
I was a good boy. I picked 10.
Oh, look at you.
Wow.
Although I do have an honorable mention.
Okay, 11.
All right.
No, I'm not going to leave that one out. I counted and I was
No,
just like,
we
oh
don't.
shit, I got 11. Damn it. Oh,
We don't mind.
If you have 11, you did better than I did.
You did,
Yeah.
and everybody else.
Yeah.
I have to, before we start, I have to say, hey to Mitch, we're going to give him a cheers.
Oh, Mitch,
Because this is from him. Cheers,
Cheers.
cheers.
we got our stickers today.
Cheers.
And I want to say hi to Katie. I don't know if Katie's listening.
Hi,
Mitch.
Katie.
Hi,
Hey, Katie.
That's his
Hi.
daughter. A thrift store has the PSP version of Saw that's been sitting there for weeks.
I was not aware there was a PSP version.
Snatch it. I
Ooh.
know. I don't know. I didn't.
Oh, Mitch is saying the second one's a bit pricey.
Oh,
Okay. All right. I'm all caught up. Let's get into it.
all right.
Yes,
What's your
game
first
time.
My first game, I brought Metal Gear Solid 2.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
And I was a huge fan of the first game. That was one of those games that I just like sat and like plowed through as fast as I could because I
Mhm.
loved it so much. It did a lot of really cool things, I thought. And I don't remember where I played the demo, but I had a demo that had like the first like section of the game where you're playing as Solid Snake.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And I was like loving it. I was like, yes, this is like Metal Gear Solid like times
Yep.
10. It was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I bought the game day one, bring it home, play through that section again, and then all of a sudden I'm playing as this other guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, the hell is this?
Yeah.
So like I want to say I played it for maybe 10 other minutes and I was like, F this game. Yeah, no, I'm good. No, something else. I was like, I want to play Solid Snake. That's my boy.
Yeah.
So I want to say I played it I tried to play through it, I want to say maybe 3 times, like within the space of a year, and I would always get sick of it. And I'd be like, I don't want to play as this Raiden guy or Raiden or whatever the hell his name was.
yeah.
And then maybe 2 or 3 years afterwards, I was like, you know what? It's just sitting there staring at me. I should
Yeah.
probably just play this damn thing. And I did, and I forced myself to play it. And by the end, I was just like, I'm a freaking moron. What the hell was I
Yeah.
thinking?
Yeah. Oh, I know.
It's
About
like
how
it was
long?
a little rough getting used to playing as this new guy and all that, and
Yeah.
But
then,
how,
like,
how
the
far
plot-
through the game? How far
Huh?
through the game you realized, all right, this is actually pretty good, and I want to finish it?
It wasn't the "Can you find love on the battlefield" thing. It definitely wasn't that. But I want to say maybe at like the halfway point, I was like, I'm really enjoying this.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's good.
And then like I did the final battle with Dr. Octopus or whatever he was, and
Yeah.
I remember like I beat it and I was like, finally, it's done. I enjoyed it, but I'm like, I think I'm okay with not playing this one again. And I remember I walked away, probably used the bathroom or something. And I came back in and there was like a post-credit scene where like two people are talking on that phone
Yeah.
to each other. And I'm like, oh, what's this? So I sit there and I'm watching it and they do the big like reveal, like, oh, by the way, this organization's been around since like the founding of the America. And I was like, what? Eh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, where's part 3, damn it?
Oh yeah. That's
So
the
like
worst feeling. You just
for
want
it
to
like
neck one.
turning me around the way it did, where I was like I just didn't even want to play the damn game, to actually like really really liking it. That's why I say
Yeah.
it's like an influential game for me.
Yeah.
It makes me want to give games more of a chance off the bat, and if I'm not enjoying it, I'm like it could get better down the line. Sometimes it always doesn't happen, or sometimes it doesn't happen, but like I'm more
Now, do
willing
you
to
have-
give games a try.
Do you have a threshold of where a game needs to start getting good before you'll stop? Is there like an amount of time you'll put in where you're like, no, this is not worth it?
If I'm not digging it within like the first maybe 3 or 4 hours, I'm usually just kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I got plenty of other games I could be playing right now.
And that is
might
the
enjoy.
problem nowadays is we do have a variety of games.
Oh, yeah,
so
that
if
we
it doesn't
didn't have when we were
captivate you
younger.
right off the bat, toss it
Move
aside
on.
and grab the
Yep.
next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And I always say to
back in the
myself, I might
day-
come back to that one down the line and play it again, and I
Yeah,
usually never
exactly.
do.
Yeah.
See, I can't let a game go, even if it sucks. I feel like I have to play it.
Joe's Diner.
No, I quit Joe's Diner. Fuck Joe's Diner.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Have you ever played that? Just,
Joe's Diner.
oh my
I've
god.
never even heard of it.
Erase it from your memory because it is the shit.
It's
Joe's
not
what?
the good way. Joe's Diner.
Diner.
Exactly.
Diner.
Well, you said erase it from your memory, and then you can't continue to tell them about it. All you're doing is you are a night shift waiter cleaning up tables, trying to keep the ghosts happy. One ghost likes to play tricks and make it noisy. The other ghost doesn't like the
Wants it
noise
quiet.
and wants it quiet. And you just got to go around bussing tables to get everything cleaned up before dawn, but also keeping the noise level down.
Turning off all the stuff like
That's
TVs
it.
and fryers and stuff like that. And it just keeps getting faster and faster.
Is it a
until
mobile
you
game?
fail.
It should be,
sucks.
right?
And that game is going back up in price.
It's $50.
when I
It's a
picked
PS4
it up,
game.
when I picked it up, it was pretty much it was given to me.
Like, you want to take this piece of
Yeah.
shit off our
Yeah,
hands?
and then now it's
Oh.
going up. I don't know why.
That's never a good
the-
sign.
Oh my
No,
god!
no,
but we're
it's-
gonna hang
it's-
on to it because it's a $50 game.
And we
now.
get to like share it with friends or
Yeah.
give it to us.
If anybody in the chat has played through the game,
and beat it.
I don't know if there is a beating.
See,
it.
there you
That's
go.
the
Watch
thing.
all the Saw movies and be like, okay, we just watch a bunch of pain and torture. You want to play some?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's a torture game.
yeah, pretty much.
Now, anybody in the chat, have you guys had a game that you played and then said, "Oh fuck, I don't like it," and then years later you go back and play again and play all the way through?
Yeah, like you.
Because I've done that this year. I played Bayonetta like when it first came out, and I didn't enjoy it. Didn't play it. Maybe didn't give it long enough.
Yeah.
And then I played it this year, and I fucking loved it. I played right through it in like 2 days.
Mhm.
Oh.
I know.
A game
We'll
that
fuck-
has high heel revolvers. All the yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mitch said they're watching in the car in the middle of GA. Thank you for the shout out. Angela also says hi.
Hello.
Hello. And Mitch also says we were all like, "Who the hell is this?" about your game. After you had to play as that other guy.
Oh, yeah, as
Yeah.
Raiden.
Yep. Yeah, like riding. Like what?
Who the fuck?
It's like
Yeah.
did Snake bleach his hair or something? What?
Yeah, you're trying to figure out, is this maybe a younger Snake?
Yeah, I was like, is this
or-
his kid or something? I was like, what is
Yeah.
this? And no, just
Yeah.
totally new character who's a robot now.
Just
Okay.
to mess with you.
Yeah.
Gleck said that's bringing up an interesting point. What game has everyone played through that they put down a lot and forced themselves to play through and loved it? Oh, that like
Read
you
my
just
mind.
said. You're reading his mind.
Maybe I read the comment and then said,
You
"Oh,
could
maybe it was
be.
that."
Scepter saying games are so long now you can't play a game you hate for 30 hours.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I usually give about 6 hours or so, and I say that because I normally get to play a game like on the weekend, like on a Sunday or something, and
Yeah.
I'll get like a 6 to 8 hour span where I can sit there and play. So I don't want to play multiple games. I'll give one game a good try unless I really hate it.
Yeah. Our tastes certainly change over the years too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's true as well. Like, you
that's
can-
definitely.
definitely me.
Yeah, there's
That
games that I
might not
hated when
be-
I was a kid that I love now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's games that I loved as a kid that I hate now. Fucking Devil's Island. I hate it. I still
Oh,
I
you're
love it, but I
Adventure
hate
Island.
it. I
Oh.
can't beat it. I
Oh.
can't.
On
Hate it.
the original one on NES.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the worst.
It was really hard, but I remember playing that one in the arcade when it was called Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I bring this game home. My grandmother bought us a copy of that for NES, and I played it. And I was like, "The hell is this?" I played this in the arcade, and it was not called Adventure Island.
No.
And it just kind of tainted my view of that game from that point. I'm like, they ripped off Wonder Boy. Those sons of bitches.
That's exactly what it feels like. That's exactly what it feels like. But I'm sure people are like, oh God, she's talking about that damn game again. Because I bitch about it all the time. And Captain Algebra just keeps telling me, like, would you beat it already?
yeah,
Get it
when
out of
you
your
beat that
system?
game.
Like, no.
It is super, super hard. I mean, I will give them that. It is super hard.
I
Well, it's the
got
last 2 levels that
It's-
are the hardest.
like 8-2 and on.
Yeah,
like, I can't get past that. So
For as hard as the levels are, the bosses are a freaking cakewalk.
they are.
This is the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know where the
weirdest thing.
balancing issues came from with that. It's
I
like,
have
we're gonna,
no idea.
we're gonna punish them for this whole thing, and then the boss is just like, I'm gonna hit you in the head, and you did.
Yeah, exactly. Like, thank God I made it to the boss. It's easy now. That's exactly how it feels.
Yeah, the stress is over. The boss is here.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Lawrence Sewell is saying Red Dead Redemption 2. That
Ah.
he played it, didn't like it at first, then loved it.
You know what? I haven't
Not to
played
play those.
either of the Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption games.
Yeah.
Same here. I haven't played any of them.
No.
No, I haven't
Keep
either.
hearing fucking fantastic things, and it's like in my backlog, but I always
know.
get distracted when I come down.
That's
something
the
else.
Yeah, I
problem.
played the first one and then the Undead Nightmare, but I never
See-
played Red Dead 2.
Like I was saying earlier, I'm playing Astral Chain, and when you came down to see me play it, you said this looks like a Final Fantasy game. Is kind of looks similar to Final
Yeah.
Fantasy Remake. Now I want to maybe I want to play Final Fantasy Remake because I haven't played it yet, but I
Yeah.
have that free digital copy on my PlayStation there.
Yeah.
When it comes to that Red Dead Redemption, though, have you guys played Red Dead Revolver?
No.
No.
The prequel that came out for like the Xbox and the PS2.
I don't even think I
No.
haven't.
It's not like an open
No.
world anything. It's like a Western third person shooter.
Oh.
And then they spun it
cool.
off into Red Dead Redemption, which always made me laugh. I was just like, oh, okay, of all the games to pick, okay.
I've heard of it, but I've
Yeah.
never played it.
No, I never
Yeah,
heard of
It's
it.
actually pretty decent.
Is it? Yeah.
Video gaming with the professor's like, man, y'all come on while the Clippers game is starting. Damn.
Damn.
But we
Counter
watch,
programming.
we watch hockey here.
Yeah.
We watch
Yeah.
hockey. But we even streamed last week while the hocky game was on.
I know.
How do you pronounce his last name? Professor. I want to say Professor Jock Assy. No, I don't know.
That's not even close.
Jokasy?
That's
Is that
what I was
it? I don't
thinking.
know.
Jokasy? Yeah, I would say Jokasy.
Yeah. People are, mentioning RPGs. They're because they're longer games.
You know what? Yeah,
Shy away from them
but
a little bit.
I think like we talked a little bit earlier there because I was playing Astral Chain. I said I'm digging this kind of modern RPG.
It's like an active
Hmm.
time battle.
This is
Yeah.
what I like. I don't mind RPGs, but I don't like the turn-based combat because it's boring as old hell.
Yeah.
That's just my problem there.
Yeah.
I have a short attention span.
Yeah.
Or short, Alex didn't get ADHD from you?
Yeah, possible.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Gleck saying, don't hate me. I struggled through Xenoblade Chronicles and it felt like a drag through the game on the original on the Wii. Otherwise, I would say Donkey Kong Country Returns. No, I love Donkey Kong Country DD's Conquest. I don't know
Oh,
what
sorry.
you're talking about.
Oh,
Oh,
there's a difference.
there's a difference.
Returns. That's on the Wii, is it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't. I've played
You've
through.
never played that one.
I haven't played through that one. I played all the 3 on the SNES, and I played Tropical Freeze on the Switch.
Talk about a beautiful looking game. Tropical Freeze was I was impressed at how well it looked on the
It was
screen.
really, really nice. It was really nice. And then I got behind on the Joe Casey. Joe Casey.
Now I
Joe
see
Casey.
it. Sorry. I apologize.
Oh, and Samantha's in the house. Hey, Samantha.
Hey, Samantha.
And she said she flirts with RPG games. LOL.
Oh.
Yeah, so do I. Last year was supposed to be my year of playing RPGs, like nothing but RPGs, and I started one and didn't even get an hour into it.
What'd you play?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
I could not get into that to save my life. I don't know why.
I keep because we're in the YouTube community and I see a lot of people and they talk so passionately about RPGs and certain ones, and I want to try because I want to experience that story, but I have to kind of go in easy. Like I don't like that turn-based stuff, so I'm getting into them a little more gradual there. Like I'm really loving Astral Chain. I'm loving it.
That's why I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts, because it's kind of like an action RPG, because the fighting, the combat is actual, like a beat 'em up almost, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't get into it.
I just like playing while you were. I can't remember what your character guy's name is. Kira or something like that. Zora. And you get to play, and you have Donald and Goofy playing with you. So they're like the AI, and you can kind of direct how they attack, if they're defensive or offensive.
They don't do anything for you.
It was just neat fighting alongside them and going into the Disney worlds. Yeah, like the visuals were fantastic.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I haven't played it.
Does.
But
it really does.
I kind of wanted to play through the first one, because the one I really wanted to play was the second one, because I'm a huge Tron fan. I know there's a whole Tron section in the second one.
That is awesome.
I want to say something right now. Maybe there is one out there. Is there a Tron VR game?
I knew you were.
No, I wish
amazing.
There was, but the closest thing is probably what's that? Neon Wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I've heard
it has the look. It's not a Tron game, but it has kind of like the look of the glowing stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as you mentioned Tron, I knew he was going to say that, because as soon as we got the VR last week,
it was the last weekend. I
said
this would be friggin' awesome, like a Tron version of it.
Yes.
My eyes would roll back into my head if there was a Tron VR game. I would. Oh God. I'd be like calling out of work.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm sick. Exactly. Yeah. I love our VR. It's awesome.
So far.
But you know what? You know how you said you were going to play more RPG last year, and then you played like half of one? I made the same promise this year. It's like, this is year I play more retro. Games. And I'm like, oh, PS4. And that's what I do every time I come down here.
That's not retro. No.
It will be at some point.
You're just getting your retro on now.
Just not yet.
Yeah.
You're going to be so hip in 20 years.
I'm going to be so hip in 20 years. I'm going to be a grandma.
Remember when Horizon Zero Dawn was a new game?
Yeah. Walk up. Samantha said she either falls in love and plays start to finish, or play for a few hours, then play something else. And yeah, we were mentioning that earlier.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There, don't have, as adults, I'll use quotations because I don't know if people.
We're the best.
I'm not much of an adult there,
but
I don't have as much time to play games, so I can't waste a lot of time on games I don't enjoy. So.
Yeah. That's exactly. It's hard when you have so many other things going on.
Yeah.
That you just have to kind of move on. Oh, I did not fall behind on the chat, Modan. Oh crap, I forgot. Out to dinner with the wife. That's all right. You have fun with your wife.
No, you can just ignore her.
Just
and
put it
watch
on
your phone.
Put your
I
phone
love the
on
Working
your lap.
Designs logo there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put your phone on your lap and just like
pray.
Just look at the menu for a long time.
Yeah. I don't know what to decide. And Chris James T85 saying Tron would be amazing as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have like a little Tron shrine in the other room.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I enjoyed the last Tron movie that came out.
I did too.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was pretty cool.
I saw it like 5 times in the theater.
Oh, did you?
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was neat. I liked it.
We have a celebrity. Super Mario's in the house.
Whoa!
Super Mario! Pushed myself through Cyberpunk and all the hate on my Xbox and loved it. Fun story and world.
Oh,
cool.
nice.
It plays better on the Xbox, does it not, than the PS4? PS4 is the worst.
The newer Xboxes, like the Series X and maybe the Xbox One S or whatever.
I played Cyberpunk on my Xbox One X, and it played fine.
Played fine.
Yeah, it played perfectly fine.
Yeah, like I guess PS4 is just not even playable. They're like, and I think PS5 is pretty good, but I don't think it performs as well as the Xbox. From what I hear, I might be full of shit.
He is. I concur.
Thank you, dear.
All right, let's do game number 2.
So I picked Twisted Metal on the PlayStation.
Oh,
we just picked Twisted Metal up on PS3 today.
Yeah.
It's all I have. Well, aside from maybe part 3.
Mm-hmm.
I love every one of the Twisted Metal games. Part 3 is kind of like when 989 took over.
Oh, okay.
And they got their crap together for part 4, and they kind of fixed what they broke in part 3. But like for the first one, there's another game I'm going to talk about later that the same thing applies. But when like I would get a new game, like the whole thing, I'd either play it through completion or I'd be like playing it for a while and then be like, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Put it aside. For me, it was I would never come back to games. I would like if I beat it, I'd be like, okay, I'm done with that one. Play something else. So there are very few games that I will keep on playing after the fact, and Twisted Metal was one of them. And this was that one game where I wanted to find out every little secret, every little nook. I wanted to see every single thing that the game had to offer because I'd never played anything like this before. Because like PS1 era, like everything was kind of new at the very beginning because of 3D. Like no one was doing this.
That's
stuff.
true. That's true.
So it just completely grabbed me, and like I would bring people over and be like, check this game out. You got to see this thing. I found this nook where you could fight the last guy. It was a dark side and just hide in his corner. He can never hit you, but I can hit the hell out of him and I can beat the game without getting hit once.
Oh, nice.
It was crazy that I played it that much that I found like this tiny little nook in like a doorway. And like, I was always going back and playing. I want to say I played that game for probably 6 straight months.
Wow. Oh, really?
I'd play like a little bit of a game in between. I'd be like, I just kind of want to play Twisted Metal again. And I would just go back to that.
Yeah.
That never happened for me.
Yeah.
You find a game you love, it's hard to put down.
Yeah, it was just like I'd never played anything like it before. I mean, I probably played part 2 more than this one because part 2 is one of my all-time favorites. But like Twisted Metal was the one
that's what got you started.
Got me going on it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now, did you play through like Twisted Metal with each different character to see
every
the
single
different
character?
Oh, nice.
I thought,
no matter how much they sucked, or completely overpowered, I don't care. I was like, I'm gonna beat this and see what their little 20-second ending is.
Well, yeah, because you want to see what was the guy's name? Calypso? Is he the one?
Calypso was the big bad.
Calypso, he would kind of twist your wish around and make it like. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Also because I'm a huge horror movie fan, so that kind of had like a weird horror edge to me.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Like,
that's kind of cool. I like that. I want to see more.
Did you see the new
on Netflix?
What we watched last night? No, not what we watched last night. What just came out in theater, but we rented at home.
Oh, the Conjuring.
I actually saw Conjuring 3 last night in the theater.
What did you think?
I liked it.
We did too.
I liked it.
I liked it more than the last one. The last one kind of just felt like a rehash of the first one.
Yes.
But like bigger. But the new one kind of felt like it was kind of like, don't get me wrong, I like the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the new one felt kind of like, it was almost like a police procedural a little bit with like the investigations and stuff.
Yeah.
So it didn't feel like it was repeating itself. But yeah, I just like the characters. I like the Warrens. I think they're cool characters.
I know.
Oh, I want to see them in movies forever.
Well, we had never rented a movie at home and watched it at home, and that was like the best experience ever because we've got surround sound down here.
Theater system here. Like got the theater style chairs and 65-inch TV, surround sound, all that stuff.
It was awesome.
It was
actually really good. For free.
Yeah. That movie is loud too. That movie was loud.
Oh, yes.
It was loud.
Yeah.
It was really loud.
Yeah.
I had a blast, and I was able to have a blankie on so I didn't get scared. It worked. There was a couple times where I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm probably going to go see Quiet Place 2 during the week.
Oh.
Yes, I'm very excited for that. Yes, we saw that was coming out, so we'll have to watch that at home too. I love that that's a thing now. That's my favorite COVID thing that ever happened.
Last night there it was called
Awake. Did you see
Awake?
Netflix. I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Something happens and nobody can sleep. So I don't know if if you've ever done shift work before, but after a certain amount of
night
time,
paralysis demons.
You can't sleep. You really start going crazy. And I'm going to leave it to that. There.
Yeah, okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was
a different spin that I hadn't seen before.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Super Mario's saying there's a new Tron movie being worked on.
Yeah, there is. They're working on it. Jared Leto's supposed to be in it.
And Ready Player 2 is in the make. And I know I'm far behind, but Ready Player 2.
I liked the first one where it didn't. I don't feel like it got a lot of great reviews there.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't go to theater to watch it though either. I watched it at home.
Yeah,
I saw a sneak preview of it in 3D. I was on IMAX, 3D. And it was weird. I saw it in 3D like the night before it opened, and I was like, that was the coolest. I mean, I read the book too, but I knew it was going to have to be changed, otherwise it'd be the most expensive movie ever made.
Yeah.
So when I watched it, I was like, okay, it's cool. That was really awesome. And then I went and saw it again in 2D, and I was like, wow, this isn't as cool as I remember it being. I don't know what it is. And then I got the 3D Blu-ray, and I watched it in the VR headset in 3D, and I was like, that's what I remember it being like. This is what it is. Like, for some reason, the 3D just adds another level to it.
I can watch 3D movies in my VR. I did not know that. I only got a VR last week.
I have 2 videos about 3D Blu-rays you should have if you have a PSVR on my channel.
Oh, we're going to go back.
And I'm thinking about making a third because I'm still buying them, and yeah.
Oh, you just made his day.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool. I lost my husband.
All right, live stream over. We're going to get
a movie. Mitch is saying Twisted Metal Black is amazing.
Yeah.
Lawrence is agreeing.
Now, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here, but the last time all that. But the last time I played it, I found that it's aged. It's really starting to age.
It's been a while since I played it.
Yeah.
But like I just remember like the first time I beat it when it first came out, and Painted Black by the Rolling Stones started playing over the end credits, and I remember I stood up and I went, yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you gotten to see the Rolling Stones?
No,
they were here in Moncton, but I never got to see them either.
Yeah, the tickets are usually too expensive. There's only so much money I'm willing to spend to see a band.
You've seen AC/DC though.
AC/DC live was amazing.
That's the best concert I've ever seen.
It was an outdoor concert, and there was had to be 80,000 people there.
Yeah, well, their official number I think was 60,
69,
something like that.
68,
but 69, dude.
Yeah. So, but what happened is AC/DC was hitting the stage, and not everybody was in. So people got pissed off and cut the fence, and walked in, and they just piled in, and it was epic. It was shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, the most amazing thing.
I feel like it was more like 90,000 people.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Marcus Bolt, who's is saying, love the car combat era, Vigilante 8 and Rogue Trip 2012 were great too.
Yeah, Rogue Trip's great.
8, but I haven't played it yet.
You want to play a really interesting one? Play Critical Depth on the PS1. It's an underwater car combat game.
What?
I've never heard of
that one.
I've never heard of it.
Right here.
Was that your honorable mention?
No. It's my PlayStation games are right next to my desk here, so I can grab it.
Gotcha.
Wow.
No, but it's if you can imagine Twisted Metal, but in complete 3D, you can go up and down and swim all around. And it's really awesome.
Tribes is only saying he usually replays only a few games: Contra, Streets of Rage 2, Life Force, awesome. Jackal.
You got some good ones in there, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know what Helldivers is.
Yeah, well, it's Starship Troopers meet Contra. Nice.
Twin stick shooter. I'm always down for a twin stick shooter.
Yes, video gaming with Professor. It's called Awake. Check it out. It's really good. What else do we have here? I don't think you can rent Quiet Place 2, some of the other new movies. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because it's not out yet, I think.
They're trying to push you back into theaters.
Yeah, it's out here. It's been out here for 2 weeks in the theaters. Here you can watch Conjuring 3 on HBO Max right now if you have it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we ended up getting HBO Max because I wanted to watch the Friends reunion.
No, that was Crave, isn't it?
Yeah, Crave is
Oh.
HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Canadian version. I remember the online mail away disc for Twisted Metal Black.
Was that to get the online version? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not
Dan
sure what
Bunch
that
of
is.
Numbers said he's seen AC/DC and Slash's Snake Pit like 23 years ago.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Oh, and Patty the Collector's in the house.
What's up, Patty?
everyone?
Patty.
You're never late.
Yeah, always. I'm late. No,
These streams go on for hours and hours at a time, so
Yeah.
you're fine. You got lots
You're
of time.
still early.
You're still early.
Way early.
We're only in game number 3 now. How about we
Uh-huh.
do game number 3?
Game
Yeah.
number 3.
Showa.
Yeah.
So this
Oh,
is like
Showa.
old. I picked Crawl on the Atari 2600.
Oh,
What?
wow.
I think you are. Is he the first?
I
Atari
believe you
game?
might be the first to bring
I
out
am
an
the old ass
Atari.
retro gamer. I was alive in the 70s.
You know what?
I've never played Crawl.
Do you know
Okay.
what? We're gonna have Modane on. Spoiler alert, he's gonna be on. But if you hadn't came on before him, I think all of his games are gonna be like Atari, older games.
Yeah,
so
nice.
you beat him to it.
Nice. A trendsetter.
You know what?
Trendsetter.
I actually bought an Atari game here just a couple weeks ago.
What'd you get?
It was Beam Rider.
Oh yeah, I keep saying I'm going to
Play
play
that.
it.
It's a pricey one.
I never
Atari.
played it. I have an Atari, but I never played Beam Rider.
Well, I asked you here one night. Say, hey, I got Beam Rider. You want to play? Atari?
and I said yes,
No.
but we never did.
no. You said no.
Oh, maybe.
Emphatically, no.
It's just a bunch of squares.
Yeah,
Yup.
Atari.
The square.
Just got done playing VR. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, like, oh.
I can't
You
go
imagine playing
backwards
this
now.
in VR?
Ah.
Oh my god.
I can't
Um,
remember if I've ever played Crawl. What is the
I
what
can't
do you
picture
do in Crawl?
Okay,
I bet he's
so
gonna tell us.
it's like 4 different games in one. The first, there's like the screens. The first screen is the wedding from the movie. And you're
Okay.
playing as
Yeah.
Colwyn, and you got the Slayers coming down the screen. You got to slash at them to kill them before they can grab your wife and take her away.
Do you
Then
really
there's like
have
this. Then there's like this horseback riding thing where it's going like from left to right, and you're going to the next area. And on the ground, a glaive will appear, and if you can hit the button like right as you pass over, you'll pick it up, and you can pick up multiple glaives to use later on.
Okay.
Then you'll go to the Widow of the Web scene where you start off on the edges of the screen. There's a spider running around that'll kill you if it hits you. You have to get to this doorway in the middle of the screen, and it'll tell you where you need to go to get to the final level, because there's like 6 exits on that screen that you can go to, and only one of them is the right one. And then you do the horseback thing again. You can pick up another glaive there, and then you go to the final battle with the beast, and you can use those glaives that you've picked up to like. It's almost like playing Yar's
nice.
Revenge, where you're chipping away at the prison that's holding the
Yes.
princess, while the beast is running around in front of you, like running interference.
Okay. So you
but-
actually finished the game.
Oh yeah, like 23 times in a row because it
awesome.
loops. But I
Yeah.
picked this because like back in the Atari 2600 days, there was a lot of like licensed games, and I
Yeah.
want to say like 90% of them were crap.
Yeah.
Like I
checks
remember,
out.
yeah, I remember playing Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that was one of those games where I'm playing. I'm like, what the hell is this?
yeah.
It makes no freaking sense. Like I'm supposed to know to go and pick this grenade up and put it by this chunk of wall that has no markings on it to blow a
and
hole in it to get to the
blows
next
up,
area.
but you need your parachute or you're gonna die.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
makes
what?
like, that game makes no sense.
No, I know.
And like ET, I mean, I don't think it's as bad as everyone makes it out to be, but I mean, it's confusing. But
We
like
made-
all the licensed
made
games, I remember
Alex
being
play
pretty
it.
bad. This is the first one that
Oh,
I played where I was like, "That's a freaking licensed game. That's how you do it. You make it like the
Yeah.
movie."
Nice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
Well,
So-
shit. We'll have to check that out.
well,
That's-
yeah, that's the great thing about it. You can get those games for $5 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most
And the thing
Atari
is,
games
like,
are $5.
One of the things on my channel is I talk a lot about movies, and I do a lot of stuff about licensed games. And I want to say
Yeah.
this is the game that brought about my love of licensed games, because I was like, "Oh my
Nice.
god, that's awesome! That was so much fun. Why can't they all be like that?" So I'm always trying to
Yeah.
find the next. I'm always trying to find the next Crawl.
Well, it's the same thing. Like if you can get a book and have it remade in a movie, and you're like, "Oh shit, that was amazing! They
How
did it
often
justice."
does that actually happen?
I know. And then the same thing, if you can get a game that was from a movie and like for it to really hit home and be an awesome game, it makes it totally worth it.
Yeah.
But when it sucks, it blows hard.
Yeah,
Like,
and I loved Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, I made my parents go out and buy that game day one.
yeah.
I was like, we have to have that Indiana Jones game. And I remember I played it for like 10 minutes, and I was just like, no, I'm going to go and play Breakout again.
Yeah. So you never finished Indiana Jones?
No, I remember like I had friends in school that would like tell me what I needed to do, and then I'd be like, okay, so now I can beat that part. Now this next cryptic piece of crap, what do I do now?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Just stupid. You walk into a screen, there's a stupid snake slithering.
Yeah, I don't understand any of this. Like none of it makes sense.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the same with those Sword Quest games.
And they didn't have a Nintendo hotline. Atari didn't have one of those hotlines. You could call somebody and be like, what do I do?
You'd be lucky if they gave you some hints in the comic book that came with the game and you bought it. But that's about
true.
it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Retro Mikey is telling us that 8-Bit Glitch
79
brought the
did.
first Atari game.
Hey, Retro Mikey, we're old.
Kaboom is awesome, though. Kaboom is awesome.
What it used to be.
Yeah, it is fun, yeah.
Video gaming with the professor saying, Game Room looks awesome, even though you fudged up my name pronunciation. So, how much more awesome would it have been had I pronounced your name right? Let us know. And Modane saying he made his list after the second Get to Know Gamer, and it didn't change?
Oh, I find that hard to believe.
I bet you revised that more than once.
Yeah.
Dan Bunch of Numbers is saying, bought Crawl for $2,600, but cart never worked. So I returned it, and the replacement didn't work either.
Oh.
I'll bet you it's not the cart, it's your console.
Probably played on the
Did you blow in it? Did you blow in it?
Yeah. Oh, Complete Geek TV's in the house.
Hey guys,
what's
hey,
up?
Geek was watching them earlier.
Yeah, we probably watched for good 2 hours.
A couple hours till we got fudging here with this camera because we had tech issues here.
I very foolishly wiped my hard drive and reset everything on Monday, and then didn't set anything back up until today.
Maybe we should ask the people watching, does everything look all right and sound all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks fine and sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I think somebody would have told us by now.
Yeah.
Those guys sound drunk.
How come everything is black?
More than usual. What's going on?
More than usual. Super Mario saying Crawl was an awesome movie. I just keep saying Super Mario and it sounds weird.
Yeah, Crawl's one of my favorite like guilty pleasure
Mario.
movies from the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what my movie. Oh no, I know it.
Uh-oh.
It's Monster Squad.
Oh, I love.
My God.
I have an art. I have like a poster of that in my next room.
Do you really? Oh, I love Monster Squad.
That movie cracks me up.
Though. Retro poster.
Wolfman has nerds.
Yep.
Wolfman's
There's a documentary
got nerds?
about the making of that movie that's called Wolfman Has Nards.
I haven't even seen this. My brother and I had that on repeat constantly. It was our favorite movie.
And of course, she tried to get me to watch it when I was like, what?
Well, you can't.
30?
You can't watch
and
it
I was
in
like,
your 30s.
this sucks.
Yeah.
And I don't know what.
I'll tell you what movie that I watched, and I know it's got a cult following, and I remember watching it when I was a kid, and yeah, it was pretty good. And I watched it now, and I'm like, ugh. It was Dune.
Dune?
Oh, I've never seen
D-U-N-E.
I just bought a 4K version of that.
Oh, did
No,
you?
Yeah.
my lord! I forced myself to watch it, and I'm like, holy crap! Like,
yeah,
I've watched it consistently over the years, so like I still have like kind of like a love hate thing with it.
Yeah, but when I see them shooting their weapons and they got to do like this,
yeah, they got to scream.
Like,
in the book, it was like a martial art, and here it's like I can scream shoot you.
But I did hear that somebody wants to redo that movie.
Yeah, it's going to be on HBO Max this year. It's coming out in October.
Wow. Oh, this year.
Yeah, the remake.
That's
the guy that
cool.
did Arrival and Blade Runner 2050 or 49 or whatever, he directed it.
I liked Arrival.
One of those 20s.
Okay. Yeah. It's got to be better than the old one.
For everybody
Timothy
in the
Chalamet
comments-
plays Paul.
For everybody in the comments, what's your favorite guilty pleasure movie from your childhood? I'd say the 80s, but I think some of you weren't alive in the 80s.
You know what? The
potentially.
first thing, I'm not thinking of a movie, but I think there's a show that I watched when I was a kid, and every Halloween, I love watching it, and it's The Munsters.
Oh, the Monsters
black
was
and white.
awesome.
There, I
I used to watch that all the time. I even watch that
same.
color revival that they did.
I never seen that.
Yeah.
It only lasted for like half a season before it got canceled.
I know.
Yeah.
It
It's so
did.
bad.
Yeah.
It did.
I used to watch the reruns of that and Adam's Family all the time when I was like in kindergarten.
Yes, I
Family,
loved
like
Addams Family.
the old
Yeah.
one,
Yes.
the
Yeah.
black and white version.
Yeah.
There, I loved it.
When
It
I was
was
in
pretty
kindergarten,
awesome.
I'd come home from school and there was like this block of programming that I would always watch, and Munsters and Addams Family are always part of it.
Was Degrassi on there too, or was that just a Canadian thing?
I think it's just a Canadian thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, it was a Canadian
I didn't
show.
even watch it. No.
Yeah.
Shut up.
The only thing I remember of
You know what?
Degrassi is the guy with the hat, the cool guy.
Yeah, the cool guy.
There's no cool guys there.
No, there was one. He had a hat. That was it.
Believe me, there was.
Something Jeremiah or something like that.
I need a Blu-ray.
Something Jeremiah.
I need a Blu-ray of the Munsters, yeah,
Okay,
so I can watch it every Halloween.
I'll try to get it for you.
Thank you.
We already do that with Christmas Vacation every
Texas
Christmas.
Chainsaw on the Atari.
I
didn't
didn't
know that was
know
there.
that
was
There's a
game.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre and there's a Halloween game on the Atari.
I knew there was a Halloween game.
I knew the Halloween. I never played the Halloween, but I knew
No.
there was one.
Hey guys, wish I could watch, but on first date night with the wife in like 15 months.
Wow.
Aw!
I know somebody's
8-bit,
getting lucky.
8-bit glitch, I make sure that your little Nintendo thing was in full view tonight. Just for you, just for you.
Oh man. Super Mario
Well,
saying,
enjoy your night, 8-bit.
yes,
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Unfortunately, it's with your wife.
Give her all 8 bits.
God damn.
Had to go there, right?
Shit.
I have
Sorry,
Custard
you're right.
Revenge sealed on 2600. Crap game, but crazy it ever got made.
Yeah, those porn games for the Atari 2600.
Complete Geek saying those Atari hotlines would be very busy.
Oh, yeah.
Especially for me
Yes.
going, what the fuck is this?
Just a lot of swearing.
We don't know.
It's like, who's this 6-year-old kid that keeps calling us?
Chris, stop calling us. You're tying up all the phone lines.
Both of them.
Our person plugging in the lines is
Oh,
working
yeah, because back
overtime.
then it would have been one of those people there.
Yeah, and it's me on 2 different
Like in a
phones.
hotel.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Kids nowadays would have no idea, like, of
No.
a switchboard.
It
and, like,
used to take
plugging
you
in
45
lines.
minutes to dial a number with those damn rotary phones.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I forgot who I was calling. Shit.
God forbid you fucked up a number. It's not like you can just hang up and be like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, how do you dial 911? Give me a few minutes.
You'll just have to hang the fuck on. Like, you'll be fine.
Well, fuck. Really, you laugh, but I don't think they had 911 back then.
No.
No.
You had to know the number to the police
It was
station.
just a police station, yeah.
It's because we weren't snowflakes back then, so we didn't have to use it as much. There's too many snowflakes now.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of those snowflakes.
I want a rotary phone. I want one just to have. Get Alex fucking use it.
Well, we
Yeah.
got a wall phone a couple years ago, and we had it for a little bit, and then we got rid of the landline. But he thought that was the most amazing piece of tech he had ever
Oh yeah,
discovered.
pull
He's like, what the fuck? And then it had the curly cord.
How do you play Angry Birds on this?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, was awesome. The Warriors and Scarface are my go-to movies based games. Too good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear,
yeah.
Warriors, I
hear,
love the Warriors. I haven't played Scarface, but I love the Warriors.
Scepter has never owned an Atari 2600, but somehow I have 30 games.
Nice. Nice. But you don't even know if they
you know
were.
what? They're getting harder and harder to find because I've been looking for the old version with kind of like that wood panel front.
Yes.
The one that
I have the
one that
small
I
black
have.
one. I think it's called the Junior, but
Mhm.
I want the older one. I think you have it, don't you? You
Yeah,
have one of those.
it's got wood paneling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
wish
the
I
one
still
want.
had mine. I sold mine
Yeah.
a while back.
I'm reading this one and it's making me laugh. Every time the guy with the hair next to Jen talks, my ears hurt. Is it because you can't understand the franglais or the Fringlish?
Mondane. Mondane.
Suck the blue.
Jeez.
Hello.
Never said,
Never
you
said it
never
right.
said
I don't know.
it right. You sound so English when you say bam.
I am English.
Bella. Like you
That's
say,
what I say.
you say Bane La. You're trying to repeat Bane. Like, no, it's not Bane.
It's like I have the Bane mask on. No.
God, you suck so hard. Oh, fuck.
I'm on day, and I still love you.
He-Man's coming out this month on Netflix.
Yeah,
I see a trailer. Did you see a trailer for?
Yeah.
It
Whoa! What?
Freaking awesome!
What are we talking about? He-Man there?
On
Yeah,
Netflix.
Kevin Smith did a new He-Man cartoon.
The
What?
trailer looks awesome. I told my son, go check it out, man. We gotta watch it there. Like,
Have you seen the trailer for the Dynasty Warriors movie that's coming to Netflix?
no.
No.
Of all the video games to turn into a movie, Dynasty Warriors. Dynasty.
I never.
He'll watch it.
Licensing must have been deep.
I'm gonna watch it too. I don't care. I'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
It's kind of like a rule with me. Every video game based movie that comes out, at least theatrically, I have to go see it.
Did
Which
Ben
means-
grow up?
No.
Or do you guys always watch cartoons?
Yes.
I just want to know.
They're not cartoons.
They're anime.
They're animated
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
spectacles.
They're
Sorry,
graphic
guys.
novels.
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense.
I can't remember what I was watching the other night. The Batman animated series. I'm watching that on TV.
Yeah, I have the Blu-ray. Those are awesome. Those are still good.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
really good back
Yeah.
then, but I haven't seen them in a long time. How have they aged?
It's
It's
one of those
not-
things like when I watch it as a kid, I don't pick up on like how dark and adult they really were.
Yeah.
And I watch
Yes.
it now, and I was just like, "Wow, my parents let me watch this."
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they didn't pick up on it either.
Yeah. But my parents were just kind of like,
That's how parents of the 70s and 80s were. They were like, you'll be fine.
He doesn't
"Well, I
get
mean,
it.
they'd seen episodes of Transformers, and they know there's like zero plot in those things, so they're just kind of like, it's harmless. Don't worry about it. It's okay."
Yeah, exactly.
I love Transformers.
Meanwhile, Two-Face is getting half of his face melted off. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, really. I like that Ernest goes to camp. Ew.
Yeah.
You know what I watched the other night? And every time I see that it's on TV, I watch it. Was Meatballs 2.
Was that the ET ripoff one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
meathead.
I remember that one.
Meathead.
That's
I
It's
don't
awesome.
remember it, but I'm sure.
I
if you
watched
watched
that
it,
all the
you'd
time
remember
back
it.
on when it was on cable when I was a kid. I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we have so many comments about movies. It's awesome.
And
Oh, yeah.
Ernest Goes to Camp was the
What's
best
your
one.
favorite Ernest movie?
Ernest Goes to Camp.
Really?
Yes.
I like
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Which is
Scared
the
Stupid.
which is the one
I
when
like-
Ernest becomes Electro?
What?
Where he, like,
when he gets electrocuted.
Yeah, and he gets like electricity powers or whatever.
I don't think I
Electricity,
saw
yeah,
that
or
one.
it gets kind of magnetized. at the same
Yeah.
time or something there. Was he in?
Oh, and he had a whole bunch of spoons on his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that.
Alex and Scott watched all the Ernest.
I had to. I'm a good father. But my 4-year-old Alex, when Ernest kisses the troll or whatever it is there, and Ernest Scared Stupid, and he pulls away, and he's got boogers hanging on him. Ew! He fucking laughed his butt up. Yes. He laughed so hard.
I'm gonna have to go find Ernest Goes to Camp.
I haven't seen those in so long. It's probably been like 20 years since I've seen any of them.
He's not alive anymore, is he?
Jim,
Actor?
No,
what was
he-
it? Jim
he passed away.
Barney?
Barney,
Yeah,
Oh,
he passed
shit.
away.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a bunch of old movies.
Okay,
too.
let's
People
click
are
them on
loving-
real
Okay,
fast.
Here we go. No holds
No holds
barred.
barred.
Yes.
What's that smell?
We have
That's
Top
the best.
Gun.
No,
God.
let's do this. But while we go down them, all these classic movies, I want Jen to name off the ones she's actually seen.
Fuck off.
Oh. And if you didn't, you got a drink.
I'm empty.
I'll go get you a drink.
Go get her, fill her up.
I'm going to be very drunk by the end of this show.
I want to do a whole YouTube series just on shit Jen hasn't seen there.
Yeah, like movies that are like everyone has seen and loved, but you've never. What is your movie that everybody loves that you have never watched and you're ashamed of it?
You know what mine is?
What?
Top Gun.
You haven't seen
You
Top
haven't
Gun?
seen Top Gun?
I've tried to watch Top Gun
the
at least
volleyball
20
scene.
times, and I always turn it off.
Really?
Yeah, I want to say whenever Tom Cruise, it's always when Tom Cruise is singing in the bar to try to get
Oh yeah.
what's her name? I'm like, I can't do this. No.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Mine that everyone was like, how did you never see that movie? Is Silence of the Lambs.
Oh God.
I haven't seen it either.
Like,
Please don't anybody that one. I've already committed to drinking just what's on the list.
Yeah, it's
Everybody
one of
posts
those
on-
movies.
Yeah. Dennis is gonna grab his phone and post it. Where's your phone?
Yeah, I actually
Oh,
own a
okay.
3D Blu-ray of Top Gun, and I bought it just because of the 3D.
There's a 3D Blu-ray of Top Gun.
Yeah, they turned it into 3D
Do you
for some
hear
reason.
that? Do you hear that over there? He went. He's gonna buy it.
You mean I can see the lock?
We feel the need for speed.
See, I know that line at least.
Cool.
Because he was inverted.
What?
He buzzed the
No.
tower.
Yeah,
Hurry up! I need to drink.
yeah.
I feel like stripping off my shirt and going to play volleyball.
Shirt and go play volleyball now.
Shoot.
Ah, sure, no problem.
Yeah, we can wait.
I bruised my chin with my man boobs.
Keep those puppies tied down.
Like, why is Chris wrapped in plastic wrap? It's for your own protection.
He's going to play volleyball, don't you know?
Oh shit!
Oh, crap.
You're ruining this live stream, by the way, with your slow beer pouring.
Sorry.
We want to go through a list of movies that Jen has not seen.
Gotta make sure she has a good.
You're ruining this.
We're running movie time.
All right, so click through. We know you got to drink wine, so
I
click
can't.
another one.
No, there's no way I can fucking click through this and like have 20 drinks lined out, and I'll be like, just
Sure
I'll
you
just have to
can.
chug it.
I'm okay with that. Oh my gosh.
Way bigger than yours.
I may have to dip into your beer because I think there's going to be that many movies I haven't seen.
It's sad. Like you miss all these classics. I
All
got to
right.
tie my shoelaces. I almost.
That's a bullshit.
Okay, we'll
thing
let you
do.
pass
Okay.
on the top guy.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I have not
No.
seen No Holds Barred.
What?
Classic.
Oh my
Classic. Everybody shame Jen. Shame her in the comments.
Okay. But if you've seen a movie if you haven't seen a movie that I also haven't seen, I shouldn't have to drink.
Sure, I'll do your
Okay,
drink.
that
I'll do your
sounds
drink.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
Sorry.
whoever hasn't seen the movie has to drink. I will
Okay.
play the game too.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
I
drink
haven't
life.
Okay,
Yes,
there you
just
go.
taking life.
I have not seen Top Gun.
Drink. Okay.
Favorite movie from the 80s is Rad. I have not seen Rad.
No?
What is it?
Oh,
It's,
God. That's the BMX movie.
BMX.
Yes,
yeah,
I see that.
BMX, yeah.
Peter talked about
I always
that.
start
we
thinking
had to
of
watch
the one
that.
there with the skateboard.
Yeah, Peter from Waves and Games made us watch that on my my other podcast where we watch a
did he?
movie. We watch an old movie and record a commentary track to it.
Oh, nice.
okay,
And
cool.
Retro Mikey was in that big collaboration, that 20-person collaboration, and I asked people to pick a movie that they always wanted to see get made into a video game but never came, and he picked Rad as his.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
cool.
Where in the hell would you find that now? That's a real problem.
It's streaming on Showtime.
No way.
I don't
Oh,
have
cool.
Showtime.
Yeah, that's how we watched it. I think we watched it on Showtime.
Predator 1 and 2. Lawrence Sewell, I have seen Predator 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Impressed. I'm impressed.
get
The
to the chopper.
Outsiders.
Come on,
Come on!
come on,
Get
do
to
it.
the
Do it
chopper!
now. Come on, kill me. I'm here.
I just want
me!
him to do impressions.
Yes!
You're freaking
You have to
awesome.
talk like Arnold for the rest of the stream.
Open up the door. There's a bomb in there.
That is awesome. Oh, crap.
Your next YouTube video is just you doing impressions.
Yes.
Ernest and Ernest.
You need to watch an Arnold movie and then do the commentary, but do it all in Arnold's voice.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I love it.
Okay. I don't know if I've seen The Outsiders. What's
What?
The Outsiders about? Have I
Oh,
seen it?
You probably read the book.
I
Yeah,
did
I
read
would
the
have.
book.
Eyes
Tom Cruise,
rolling.
I think Tom Cruise's first movie. I want to say
Was
maybe.
it his first? Was it?
I think it was
his first?
Patrick. It was like Patrick Swayze. It was Tom
Yeah.
Cruise. It
Yeah.
was Ralph
It's-
Macchio. Yeah,
It's got to be
Oh,
one
Ralph
of his
Macchio was in there
first.
too?
he's the kid that gets
cool.
burned to death in the movie. Remember?
You know what?
Uh.
You know what? After we read the novel, I didn't read it.
It's
but
sad
they,
as hell.
they let us watch the movie in
Oh,
class at
cool.
school.
It's so
Yeah.
Scott caught up.
That's how I watched it.
Time Bandits.
Oh God, Time Bandits.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, I don't have to drink if you haven't seen it.
What is
Time
it? Remind me. I've
Bandits.
probably seen it. I'll drink anyway.
Fucking drink.
I
Was
know
it,
the name. I'm sure that I've
Terry
seen it.
Terry Gilliam did it. a bunch
I
of
love
people that
time
work for
travel.
God steal like his map of the universe and like start time traveling with it.
Oh, I've never.
I'm gonna drink because I.
Good. Someone has
Where
to
can
drink.
where can I watch Time Bandits?
I don't think it's
Let
streaming
us know.
anywhere.
No. This is why I need physical
How
media.
dare you? Come on!
Jane, can you do a Danny DeVito?
No.
And you can have the twins.
Oh God! Hey! Actually, you just gotta have it. You just gotta grease yourself up and slip through a couch.
Danny DeVito on Friends was the best Danny DeVito ever.
Because she
He
liked
was
the
on
stripper
Friends?
version. She loved the stripper version.
You gotta watch every.
yes.
Or was it? It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia because I know he strips all the time in that.
Oh, does he?
Like I said, there's a scene where he like greases himself up and like works, like breaks out of a like hides in a couch and like slips out of the couch like he's being born.
My son loves Danny DeVito.
He's funny in that
Love
show. He
it.
is so funny.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Nobody's seen this. What's that?
Hakusho, that's an anime.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Well, I
You
haven't
know what?
seen that.
I don't think I have, although I do watch a lot of anime.
The Last Starfighter.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, I see.
We're getting a
that
sequel to
many
that
times.
finally.
Oh really?
Yeah,
What
they
is
got
it?
everyone from the first
I
movie.
feel
to come
like I
back.
should have watched this.
It's Buddy. He's playing an arcade game and he's winning at the game, and then the alien race comes and recruits him to go fight for them. And
Yeah, like these aliens
The
are fighting a
arcade?
war, and they do like a whole sword in the stone thing.
I don't
Yeah.
think
And it's an
Yeah.
arcade game, and if the kid can beat the enemy in the video game, he can probably beat them in real life too, kind of situation. So they bring him up
Yeah.
to be a
I
real.
don't think I've seen that.
fighter
No,
How did
Yeah.
I-
It's really
Yeah.
one
I
of
need
the
to
first
know
movies
where-
to use computer graphics in a movie. It was like
I
right
need
after
to
Tron.
watch these movies. Where do I?
Wait, Peter, what the? I've never made it through Iron Man 2.
well, I can see that.
It's not.
It's not
It's
the best,
not-
but it's an Iron
Was
Man.
it Mickey Rourke's bad Russian accent? He goes, "I want my bird. Where is bird?
It's my bird.
Where is bird?
Yeah,
Where is bird?
your impressions are spot.
This is not
on.
my bird.
Yeah.
Hey,
What do you mean? It's a bird. It's a bird.
Not my bird.
He hasn't made it through any of the Lord of the Rings movie. You should be drinking.
Oh my god, I haven't made it through. They're having to go to the washroom. Like I watched them all in theater and nearly died
I
a
know,
couple
yeah.
times.
Especially the last one. That last one is so long.
Oh my god, like 6 endings there.
We were wondering when it was going to end, or we were going to piss ourselves.
I was holding on to the rail and trying to walk down the
Like,
stairs.
I should not have bought the large drink.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Can you imagine going and watch the extended cut? You need to take
Oh.
the weekend off.
Yes. Yes.
What's over the top?
Stallone arm wrestling
Oh,
movie.
an arm
When he turns the
wrestling.
hat around.
Yeah.
You get the arm in there.
I felt
I
like
can't. I'm trying to think of any line in Over the Top, and I can't think of one.
I don't know. Judge.
Over the
I-
top,
all
man! There you go.
All I can remember is all I remember is when he takes his hat and he turns
Yeah.
it over.
He's like, it's like a switch going off in my head.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Him driving the truck and then he's got this handle or something.
Yeah.
To pull it the whole
Yeah.
time.
I
okay.
just remember he's got that like arm wrestling training thing in
Yeah.
his semi
Yes.
that
in
he's
his
driving.
truck. Yeah,
Has anybody else not watched Harry Potter? We haven't watched any Harry Potter. Any of them.
I haven't watched.
I
any.
watched the entire series, and I know I will get hate, but I didn't enjoy any of them.
I read the books.
You know what?
Okay.
I feel like
I-
that's where I need to start.
Harry Potter World.
I really
was it
liked
Universal.
them when they were like new. I
Yeah.
liked them, but like
Amazing.
now I'm just kind of like I think I'm kind of over the whole Harry Potter thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, people kept telling us before we went to Universal, would have been 2 years ago now. You need to like
It
watch the
literally just came out then. It
Yeah.
was like a month or two before we got
I
there.
don't know if it was a month or two before,
Was
but
it?
it was
It was
fairly new.
Jam fucking packed.
But they were
Holy
like,
shit.
you really need to watch the Harry Potter movies. And I was like, I'll
Well,
probably appreciate it.
I'm
anyways, 'cause
gonna.
it's
This
cool.
is the gist of the Harry Potter movies.
Okay.
In the first movie, there's an unknown villain, and it ends up that he's the professor of the dark arts, and then they kill him. And then in the second movie, there's an unknown villain, and it ends up that he's the professor of the dark arts. So they kill
You're a wizard,
him.
Harry.
And then on the third one, There's an unknown villain.
No.
And it's the professor of the dark
But there's a
arts.
werewolf. But there's a
Kills him.
werewolf in that one.
Oh, there is a werewolf.
Is it the same professor?
No, it's always a different professor, but it's always the professor of the dark arts. That's the bad guy. Say, holy shit, change your tune. That was my
Found the
whole
formula
thing.
that works.
What the hell is Gleaming the Cube?
Skateboard.
Christian Slater skateboarding movie.
Yes.
Tony Hawk was
I
in
get that
Yeah,
one mixed up.
Tony
with
Hawk
Red.
drove the Pizza Hut truck.
Yeah.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
remember him.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
think
that-
you guys
it
are
got-
just naming movies all
It's
the
not
time.
when
even
I
called
see-
that anymore, though. It got renamed like a Brothers Justice or something.
What?
What?
Why
Yeah,
would they change the
nobody
name?
knows what the hell that title means, so they renamed it.
Wow.
The Last Starfighter.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we talked about that.
Yeah.
We watched
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Lawrence, I've seen Planes,
Planes,
Trains, and
Trains, and
Automobiles.
Automobiles.
Because I made you
Yeah.
watch
Because
it just a
Scott made
week
me-
ago.
No, not a week ago.
I feel it was a week
Like
ago.
last month.
I want a fucking
Ghostbusters.
car right fucking now because I had to walk across a fucking runway.
Yes. Yes. Dennis, tell me you've seen it.
What?
Planes, Trains,
Planes, Trains. Yes.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I
I have to. My favorite part of it is when they're driving in the car, and he gets both arms caught, and he's going down the wrong side of the highway, and he goes in between two semi trucks, and then he wakes up on the other side, and he looks over, and he's like screaming, and he looks at him, and he's like dressed like the devil. And he's laughing. Yeah, I laugh.
My
so
thing I
hard.
quote all the time is when somebody at work always says like, "What the hell is this?" Like I'm touching, and I'll be like, "Those aren't pillows."
Yeah. Yes. Get up, though. It was a good game there. I was like,
Who brought up Ghostbusters for heaven's
I
sakes?
love Ghostbusters.
Yep.
Oh yeah, as if I've never seen Ghostbusters. Come on.
Oh, can I ask?
Level 857 in the
Yes.
house.
Ghostbusters, the new movie, is that out?
No, it comes out I think in August or September or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I seen something weird on Facebook. Like you could, I don't know if it was the making of the new movie where you could buy the Blu-ray or something. I was like, I don't remember the movie coming out.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out this summer sometime. I don't know exactly when. I think it's either August or September or something like that.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I
I'm
hope
reading
they
through
don't
the comments and
I
I'm
hope they
going to
don't
get
fuck
screwed.
this up. I hope they don't fuck this up.
Well, what? The other one was really good.
Oh.
The only saving grace in that was Hemsworth because he was hilarious.
Yeah, because he was hilarious.
he was hilarious.
Well,
Yes.
He was
unfortunately,
hilarious in it.
Yes, he was hilarious.
and he was also the eye candy
yeah, what?
Said it.
Really?
because
Not
there was
me.
nothing else to look at.
My only problem with it was I didn't think it was funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Not at all.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
That's all we gotta say about that.
Cloak
Cloak and Dagger. What's Cloak and Dagger?
Oh, that was
Oh,
the kid from E.T.
I never
the kid
seen
that played
that.
I've
Elliot.
never seen it.
It's like a spy movie with a little kid.
Okay, you guys get to drink because I didn't see that, but you.
But I
did
bet
see
you
that.
if I'd watch it, I'd say, "Oh shit!"
There's
I
video
did see
games
it.
in it. There's Atari
Yeah.
5200s in it.
Scepter.
Bloodsport.
Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have not watched Bloodsport?
She refuses to watch a Van Damme movie.
Oh, but it's the best Van Damme movie.
Oh.
No. Keep telling her, Jen.
It's
you
Mortal
get to see his
Kombat with
ass
Van
in,
Damme.
Like
It's-
every Van Damme movie, you get
The
to see his
only,
ass.
the only thing I've seen Van Damme in is Friends.
It's Mortal
You thought
Kombat
that's
if Van Damme was playing Johnny Cage.
Yeah, really.
I can't even imagine how many times I've watched Bloodsport.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Did I see
100.
Red Dawn?
Red Dawn.
I have. Did you? You didn't?
I don't
I
know.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Red Dawn.
Patrick
That's
Swayze.
when
There was a remake too, though.
Yeah,
Just-
with
yeah.
Hemsworth.
it was
Oh.
pretty
It
good.
was,
I liked
it
it.
was
I
less
might
than
watch
10
Red
years ago,
Dawn.
right?
I did.
Yeah,
I
it was
liked
like I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah.
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 It was pretty good.
I liked it.
I didn't mind it.
Video gaming is with the professor saying 30 folks watching, only 14 likes. This is good gaming content. I thought-
All movies.
Okay, guys, I'm full.
Wow. Wow.
I have seen Ferris Bueller.
Three Ninjas.
Classic.
I don't know
Three
what
Ninjas,
Three
yeah.
Ninjas is.
Godzilla.
I haven't seen all of Roadhouse.
Oh,
What?
Roadhouse.
You
I
haven't
saw
seen. You haven't seen Three Ninjas.
I
Ninjas
haven't
is
seen
awesome.
Three Ninjas.
It's funny.
I have.
How many movies are there? 3 of those Three Ninjas movies?
There's like 4. Hulk Hogan's in
Is there
one of
4?
them.
Really?
Is
I
it?
don't know
Yeah,
if
Hulk
I've
Hogan's
seen
in
that
like
one.
it's like 3 ninjas at like Thunder Mountain or something like that. It's like it takes place like a theme park or something.
Is it the same three kids?
Remember.
No, it's never the same three kids. It's always different. I think they're playing the same characters, but it's always like three different actors.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, can I get a pass on this? Because I saw that Family Guy episode where they mentioned Roadhouse.
No.
Fuck off.
I'll walk Roadhouse with you. It's awesome.
I want to rip someone's throat out with my bare hands.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I have proof.
Dennis was the favorite before this stream. Alex says.
I guess I'm the favorite now.
Well, you're his dad, so.
Yeah.
Nuts. Running Man. I've seen Running Man.
Yes, Sub-Zero. Now playing Zero.
Yes. Okay, I'm not reading any more of these because I'm
finishing on a high note here. Sorry, guys.
I got a lot.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, Teenagers at High Noon Mountain. That was it. Yep, there it is. High Noon Mountain.
Karate Kid. Jen hasn't seen Karate Kid or Full Metal Jacket. I know for a fact.
Oh.
Because I keep telling him, like, you haven't even seen Karate Kid?
I'm going to be so drunk.
I just remember my little brother when we saw Karate Kid in the theater when I was a little kid when it first came out. My brother was sitting there when Ralph Macchio was like doing the thing with the chopsticks and the flies. My brother goes, that's not what you use chopsticks for.
All right, let's jump into another game.
Yeah, let's go with the games
here.
here. Yeah.
As much fun as it is.
Oh, man, we should have a movie one.
We're going to do a live stream just a movie.
Yeah,
listen,
I've done a ton of those. All I do is talk about my experiences watching movies in the theater and shit.
Because if we did a movie one, you would have to come on, and so would Scotty J. Retro, because he's a big movie buff too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the next game I was going to talk about is Shadowrun on the Super Nintendo.
I've never played it.
I don't know that one.
I'm a huge Cyberpunk fan, so like the Matrix and stuff like that, or it's like my wheelhouse. I love Cyberpunk as like a subgenre of science fiction. A friend of mine bought this back when it first came out because it's based on a tabletop RPG, kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, and he was huge in that kind of thing. And I remember watching him play and be like, "This is kind of cool. I've never seen anything like this before," because it's like it's like an action RPG, but it's in like an isometric perspective.
Oh yeah,
and combat's in real time when you do, because it is an RPG, but it's like
I'd like that.
You don't have like real time strategy battles. It's all like I have my gun, I'm just shooting you on the street type of thing, you know.
I'd probably like that.
I remember watching him play this so much that we ended up making a fan film about it.
Did you?
Oh,
that's cool.
Based on this game, even though we had only gotten halfway through the game, we made an entire movie about it, not knowing how it ended.
Where can we find us?
No one will ever see it. It's no.
No.
It's on a VHS tape. That's how old it is.
Awesome, though.
But yeah, we spent a year making a movie about a game that we never finished playing.
How did the movie end?
Not good. It's like when we made it, it was like 94, so that was like my first year in college, and I remember ditching college so we could film shit.
Oh, that's awesome!
Cool.
But yeah, it was really bad. But the game is really good. I streamed this on my Twitch channel not too long ago, but I never actually finished it there either. I've never actually beat this game.
Oh, more incentive to do so.
Yeah, I still need to. I think last time I streamed it, I was maybe at the halfway.
That ice maker up,
But yeah, I still need to beat it. But it is a very fun, very, very interesting game for like an RPG, because I think it was one of the first action RPGs I think I'd ever played.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that.
No,
I haven't played that one either.
It's very pricey now.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, a lot of games are. Holy junk.
If it's like an uncommon, unheard of game, then you can almost guarantee
and if it's a good game.
And if it's an RPG, it's expensive.
Yeah, I was kind of lucky that I got it when I did, because I want to say maybe like a month or two after I bought it, I remember seeing the price like just start steadily rising. I was like, nope. Yeah. Dodge a bullet.
Patty the collector thinks I'm still thirsty and said Demolition Man, to which I have to drink.
That's good. It's a good movie.
I haven't seen
it. It's the only Wesley
Come on, Hal. Where's the goddamn guns?
Did we ever figure out? Isn't now? I can't remember name. John, what's his name? Your brother calls him John LaJoie or whatever.
John LaJoie. John LaJoie.
He said Demolition Man is the only Wesley Snipes movie he likes in the lyrics.
Okay.
He's funny. He is funny as hell in that movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
For anybody that hasn't seen Jean Lajoie, Lajoie. So it does.
He's got
I can
a couple
understand
of really
why
good
my
songs
brother
there.
called him John Lajoie.
I'm not making fun because I probably would have done the same thing.
He has a song called Everyday Normal Guy. You can find it on YouTube, I do believe. And
It
he
used to be, yeah.
What else does he have?
Oh,
I Don't Give a Fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
That's
give
my
a
theme
fuck.
song.
It's awesome.
These two songs are like the best songs and
Yeah,
are probably
and are
theme
funny.
songs for my life.
Yeah, and are really funny.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
hilarious. You guys got to check them out. John Lajoie. And he's Canadian. He's
Or
from
John
Bathurst.
LaJoie for the English people.
And he was in he's been in a few big movies. He's
He's
kind of,
actually, he's cameoed there in a couple movies.
Oh, yeah.
he made
I didn't
a
know
he
that.
made a good
Yeah.
career for himself.
It's good.
Local boy.
Yeah, that's my
Three
Jean
seashells.
Lajoie. What the hell is three seashells?
What?
No,
You've never seen Demolition? Yeah.
I said I did. I do know that Sandra Bullock's in it. I did know that.
I fell hard for Sandra Bullock in that movie.
I had a big crush on Sandra Bullock for a
Oh,
long
God.
time.
I went to see The Net just because she was in it.
I haven't seen her lately, but the last time I've seen her, she was like pushing
She still
50
looks good.
and still
I don't
looks
know.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she looks almost the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like ageless. I remember the first time I had seen her was in Speed.
Speaking of ageless, on the Friends reunion, Cindy, was it, who's that supermodel that walked out?
Heidi Klum?
No.
Cindy Crawford?
Cindy Crawford.
Cindy
Holy
Crawford
crap.
was in it?
Yeah,
She walked out, and I'm like,
she was on
what
the runway.
the hell?
She wore some of their old.
I'm like, I
costumes
couldn't
from the
believe it.
show.
I'm like, how old is she?
Yeah.
she's
Cindy
she's
Crawford.
way past 50 at this point.
Wow.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
You would never
Still.
know it. She looks amazing.
Well, now for some odd reason, I want to watch the Friends reunion.
I don't even know why.
I don't know.
Maybe
why.
2 or 3 times. Wink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all went back to movies.
We can't help it.
I know. Bird Box was the last time I saw her, and that was
Oh, Bird
awesome.
Box.
I still have to watch that. I've never actually sat down to watch it.
I haven't watched it
Do
either.
it now.
It's good.
No, not right now. You have games to name.
Later.
Oh,
These are my games. God.
here. Knock yourself out.
Make it rain with games.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of games, let's
Okay.
Yeah.
do another game.
My next one is Wing Commander 3, Heart of the Tiger on the 3DO.
I haven't played them, but we don't have a
I don't
3DO.
even have a 3DO. I've never
That's
had a
Luke
3DO.
Skywalker.
That's awesome.
Like full motion video was kind of like the big thing when like the Sega CD first came out and
Yeah.
all that. And I liked the games that were doing it because it was something new and different. Me wanting to get into film and everything like that. It was kind of cool to see that kind of stuff in games. But there really wasn't anything that was like really good story wise, I guess, when it comes to like those kind of games, because it always just like felt like some cheap gimmick a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when I got my 3DO, I really didn't have any good games for it at the beginning because I that thing was $700 when it first came out.
Wow.
Shit.
And I had to sell my entire Sega Genesis and Sega CD collection just to get it, and then I get it home, and the one game that I bought, I was like, "This sucks! I wasted my money." That fantastic.
Oh, no.
Wow.
So,
Oh my
like, the
God.
first game I want to say I legit loved for the system was this, and it was also because it's the first game that made me feel like I was like playing an interactive movie.
Yeah.
I think this was like the most expensive video game ever made at that point in time. I think it cost like $10 million to make or something because it actually had
yeah.
real actors, real like the Kilrathi, who are like these tiger people that are like the villains in the game. It's an actual suit with like this animatronic head that these actors are wearing that looks really, really good.
Smokes.
And it's like you got Mark Hamill in it. You got like John Rhys Davies from Indiana Jones in it. Malcolm McDowell is in it. And it's like it's a movie, and then you just happen to be able to play sections of the story, like as a spaceship combat game. It is fantastic, and this is like the first game where I actually felt like I was in a movie.
Yeah,
and
That's
being
awesome.
like I said, being a filmmaker, it was just kind of like a revelation for me at the time. I was like, this is where we've come. We've come so far. We're here.
Freaking awesome.
that's cool.
Now I have a burning question for you. When you sold your entire Sega Genesis collection, what heavy hitters did you lose?
I remember the day that I sold it, I had gone to Best Buy and bought a copy of Dune on the Sega CD, and I didn't even get a chance to open it.
Oh.
What?
I basically went there. I went to Best Buy, bought that, and then went to this other store that was kind of like a mom and pop store.
Yeah.
And they were playing a 3DO at the store, and I was just like, "This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I must have it like right now. What do you guys want for it?" And
then you're just
I ended up being like, "Yep, I barely got to know you, Dune. Goodbye." Just hand it all over.
Wow.
For the Genesis, I don't think I really had anything that was like super crazy expensive back then. For the Sega CD, I had like Panic, and I don't think I had Pop. I think I had Pop Full Mail back then. But I would say all the expensive stuff was on my Sega CD, which is why they wanted it.
Yeah, definitely.
Shit.
But I barely had enough money to pay off the 3DO. I actually had to throw like I think $50 in to pay it off. So I got like $650 for everything that I had, and I had to pay like $50 extra.
Wow.
And then go back to Best Buy and buy this game that I absolutely ended up hating.
Yeah.
Isn't that always the way? Mitch is saying, "Hell yes, Mark Hamill."
He is really good in the movie, or in the game.
The game movie.
It is essentially a movie, and you get to pick which girl to go with at the end. You get a choice. One of them is an ex-porn star.
Easy.
Like Ginger Lynn Allen is in it. I remember watching.
Yes.
I was working at a video store, and we had like a porn section. I remember Ginger Lynn Allen from the porn movies we had and the softcore porn stuff we had, and I was just kind of like playing this game. I'm like, is that the girl on the box of like 20 movies in our back room? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, then I'm going with her because I want 32 STDs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's freaking awesome. Video gaming with the professor is saying, "Dude's got mad retro games." You do.
I have a
awesome.
pretty big collection. I don't know if it's awesome or sad.
No, it's awesome. We all agree in here that it's very awesome. Love the video from that game. Sucked at the game.
I grew to love like spaceship combat games because of this.
I'm still bad at them.
But
the cutscenes were great in Wing Commander.
Yeah.
You can get the Wing Commander 3 game on the PS1 too.
Yeah, I tried it on the PS1 when it first came out, and I was like, because I think I'd gotten rid of my 3DO at that point, and I remember every time I would get to the very end of the game, the PS1 version would crash.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, I should never have gotten rid of the 3DO.
That would piss me off too. Super Mario is saying, and then they went to make a real movie of that game, and it was horrible.
Yeah, it was, but you know what? That's one of my guilty pleasure kind of movies.
Is it?
Yeah. I just remember when it came out in theaters, they attached the first trailer for Phantom Menace to it.
Oh.
And I remember when I got to the theater, they had a big sign up that says, "You will not get a refund for Wing Commander if you come just for the trailer."
Oh, man.
And I guess that's what people were doing. They buy a ticket, watch the trailer, and then walk right back out, because this was like before the internet. Or at least it wasn't that big. And then I remember the theater was packed. Like people were standing in the aisles, and then the moment that trailer ended, half the theater cleared out.
Holy shit.
My God.
Super Mario is saying, "I sold my Saturn collection and sold my Panzer Dragoon Saga Mint for $60. I'm still crying."
Yeah, that's kind of what happened when I had to sell my stuff. I wasn't really paying attention to what everything was going for. I was just selling it.
Every game collector has that story.
Yeah.
I sold this and regret it.
Tribe said, "My home got burglarized during the SNES time. I lost all my SNES and collection. Afterwards, I bought Sega Genesis." I think that also happened to I can't remember her name. I watch her on YouTube. She lives in Vegas, but she said,
tell me anything.
I know, but she said her collection all got stolen too. Jeez. Like a big, who the fuck does that? But that scares me. Does that ever scare you? That somebody would break in and they'd know exactly where to go? Like, you just wait for the games.
Yeah.
Terrifying. I am currently working on rebuying my Dreamcast games. I've been kicking myself in the ass for years. That's the worst. It's hard to get rid of games because I don't think you ever not doubt it. My brother got rid of his entire collection years ago, probably for a quarter of what they were worth. And he had, like, he killed me when he had a TurboGrafx, said he had a TurboGrafx 16 because we don't have one.
Still trying to get one for people that have watched the streams that I have. There's one in town. I'm going to get it. And I still think I'm getting it, but the guy's still looking for a power supply for it. Then he has to test it before he sells it. Oh.
Well, that's good that he wants to.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Of course, Chris has made retro games. He's an old ass dude.
I've been collecting since the volcanoes were still active.
Mr. Matthews in the house. Hey, what's happening?
Matthews.
Moral of the story: never sell anything.
Yeah.
Misadventures of Tron Bon. I think that's his biggest regret. I think he told us that during the live stream. Yeah, he got rid of that one. He sold it. That's a sad day.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to
Yep,
the
let's get
next
another game.
Okay, so the next one is... I'll do this one. Uncharted 2.
Oh, there we go. You're speaking her language now.
Ah, I do have another modern game to talk about.
Okay.
This one, okay, so it takes a lot for me to get emotionally invested in a game. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about like you play like an RPG and you just get so into the characters and stuff like that. I've beaten Final Fantasy 2 or 4 or whatever you want to call it. And I love it, but I didn't cry or anything when people get killed. But I played through the first game. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the characters. I thought they were all likable. And then when I was playing the second one, I didn't realize just how into it and how much I liked the characters until one of them dies.
Yep.
And I legit cried.
Did you?
Really?
I legit cried. I was like, no.
Like this can't happen.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I liked Elena so much that when they like threaten you with her dying, I lost my shit. I turned the game off. I'm like, I can't play this right now. I just can't.
Yeah.
And I had to walk away. And when she turns out to not be dead, I was like jumping up and down like a little kid. It was the weirdest thing. And it was just this is the first game that legit got me like emotionally invested in the characters.
Yeah.
But you do. It's not like passively watching. Like, I know you're a movie guy too and a film guy, but it's not the same. Like, you're playing through that character story and you get really invested in it.
I think it's just that it snuck up on me. That was the thing that shocked me the most. Like, I didn't realize how much I liked them.
You didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
That means they did their job.
Yeah, and that's kind of when I was like, okay, now everything Naughty Dog does from here on out, I'm in. I'm totally in for it. And they haven't really disappointed me.
Do you know what I realized today? Because I finished Uncharted 4, and I'm like, okay, what's the next game in the series I should be playing? And I probably should have played the Vita Golden Abyss.
Golden Abyss.
So that would have came out before I don't even know.
Lost Legacy, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, what order do I play this in? But it wasn't a Naughty Dog game.
No, I think Bend Studios made that one.
Yeah, Bend Studios made.
I think that storyline for that comes between 1 and 2.
Yeah, so I should have played it like way, way back.
Yeah.
So you play 1.
Yeah, it's just like a prequel side story type of thing.
Yeah.
But Lost Legacy was really good though.
Well, that's what Dennis said. I haven't played that yet.
Very good.
I started streaming it. I started playing it brand new. I started streaming it on my Twitch channel at like 8 at night. And I played through it all in one sitting and I didn't finish until 4 in the morning.
Oh, yes.
Did you, when you played Lost Legacy, did you have the same feeling as me when you first started to play it? You're like, I don't know. It feels different.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of doing that running and stuff. But then once they started doing the Uncharted thing, it was like, okay, now this is Uncharted.
Yeah. It's like the first like 2 or 3 hours of it is just kind of like you exploring all those little things. And I'm like, this is just kind of okay. But then like once the story kicked in, I want to say, that was when I was like, I'm playing this through until I'm done.
Yeah. I know it was very good.
There's a big love-hate relationship with that game because some people either love it or they hate it. And I wonder if that's the, cutoff or where they got to where they're like, nope, I don't like this game. I'm not playing it. It's not an Uncharted game. They didn't push through to actually get to that.
Because, it doesn't really feel like it's going anywhere for like the first like 2 or 3 hours of it.
Yeah, but
and then
just
all of a sudden, and I remember saying like, is this it? Because I figured like once that part ended, I was like, oh, I guess this was a short game. I guess nope.
And it became great. But
it just gets.
I'm excited to play it.
But through the board, I can pick up any Uncharted game and play through it and enjoy it.
Yes.
I mean, I've been trying to get that Uncharted collection for the PS4 just so I could have it. That's how much I
Yeah.
like the games.
But part two was very, very good. Like I remember playing through it for the first time, and I'm like, oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoyed the first one, and I couldn't wait to play the second one. And then I played the second one, and I'm like, oh,
Well, I think I
Yeah.
just enjoyed
That's
where they
awesome.
started on the second one. It
With
was
the train.
on it,
hanging on the
yes,
train
yes.
right off the bat. They have you. They
Yeah.
And
have
I'm,
you.
and I'm sitting there
right
going
off
like,
the
this
bat.
is a freaking movie. I'm like, this is so awesome.
It is,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
I just played 4, so I've got a little bit of a luster for 4, right?
Yeah.
Because I just
Oh,
played
don't get
through
me
it.
wrong. 4 is awesome. 4 is amazing.
Four is awesome.
fantastic.
But and I liked the jumping, like we were talking about tonight. I liked the jumping mechanic in 4 and all the scenery, and they added more story. I felt like
Yeah.
4 had a better story,
Mhm.
but 2's what pulls you into the franchise. 1's great, but 2's what pulls
Yeah,
you
it's like
in.
part 1
Yeah.
is like the warm up for what they did with part 2.
oh yeah.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my god.
I couldn't
yes.
agree more.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. We have a couple comments here as well. Waves and Games said, "My brother sold all my SNES stuff while I went to when I went to college."
That's some
Oh.
bullshit. I disown some
Is he
MFers who
still
do that.
alive?
He'd be no longer
Wow.
my brother.
Dan Bunch-a-Number said, "Same. So when he went to college, I sold his PS1."
Oh.
Venganza.
Oh,
Damn it.
that's dirty.
Takes a lot for me to get Grinaldino. Takes a lot for me to get emotionally invested in the game as well, but Gears 3 hit me hard. I haven't played any Gears.
I've played up till part 2. I haven't played 3 yet, but 2 has a scene in it that is like hard to watch.
Yeah.
That is like gut wrenching to watch. I'm not
Yes.
going to ruin it for people that haven't played it yet.
I haven't
but
played it yet.
there is a scene in that game that is just like, wow, somebody wrote this and they actually went through with it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
Mitch is saying Uncharted 2 was my favorite until 4 came out, and I
Yeah.
go back and forth. And yes, exactly.
Yeah, same
I
here,
agree
same
with
here.
you, Mitch. Yeah.
Mr. Matthews is speaking my language, and he said Last of Us was that game for me.
The second one definitely did that to me too. I was
second
debating
one.
whether to talk about this or Last of Us 2 because they both did the same kind of emotional.
Oh my
Thing
god.
with you. Yeah.
So you did play through the second one?
Oh,
the second
yeah.
Last of Us? My god, emotional roller coaster. Like
I just the way
wow.
that I mean that was when I said like Naughty Dog should be writing every fucking movie in Hollywood
I
Yes.
Really?
know.
Yeah,
because
really.
they know how to play with expectations and change like they manipulate you in the
Yes.
right ways and
Yeah.
like as much as you're supposed to like Ellie in that game, there's that point where she's hunting Abby in the theater and you're looking at her like she's the bad guy all of a sudden.
I
Yeah.
know.
And I'm like,
Oh.
these guys are fantastic storytellers. I'm
Yeah,
like,
how did they do that? Because
Can they
I
go-
was so Ellie.
Can
Like-
they go work for DC so they can find a good movie?
Yeah, really,
I'm
yeah.
like, holy fuck.
Do you know what? And I've mentioned this before on the channel, so people are going to be like, "Oh, look, Jen's rehashing old commentary." But the point for me in the game, The Last of Us 2, when I realized I loved Abby more than I thought I did, because as soon as they introduced her, and I was like, "Are we playing through an entire second
Yep.
part of her game?"
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like,
Jen got mad.
I was mad. I was
I
like,
was
"I don't want
too.
to do that."
I was like, after
Everybody
what she
was.
did to Joel, I don't want to be playing as this lady. I was like, hell with this, but I did it.
right?
Yeah.
And then you end up
Mhm.
loving her.
Do you know when I
loved her game
realized?
style way better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
her game style was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I realized I was rooting for Abby when I didn't want the sniper to kill her. And then who the sniper turned out being, I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God. I was like, kill him already. And when I found out who it was, I was like,
And you're like, ooh.
shocked.
Yeah,
Shocked.
they are amazing storytellers. I honestly cannot wait to
Yeah.
see what game they do next.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I know. I
Take my money now.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna
yeah.
pre-order every one of them right now.
Yeah.
I don't think Naughty Dog can do any wrong, but once they make a game that's bad,
Yeah, then they'll be
That's
on the
what's-
shit list.
that's what's going to happen, and that sucks.
Do
But,
100 things right, do one thing wrong, and that's
Yeah,
what you'll be
you're
known
mud.
for.
yeah.
Well, even like the ending of the game where the two of them are fighting in the
That was
water, I was
epic.
just like, I remember stopping the game. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to see
Yeah.
them die. I don't want to do this at all.
Yeah.
So I had to stop playing and walk away from it for like a day.
Yeah. No, it was tough there. You're like, oh, I don't want to hit my square. No.
Yeah.
no.
I was
I
afraid they
don't.
were going to make you choose.
Yeah,
That
me too.
was my biggest
Yeah.
concern with that when I was
That was-
playing that. I was like, don't make me choose.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
don't
why I had to
wanna
walk away. I
choose.
was like, if they're gonna make me do what I think they're gonna make me do, I don't want to do this right now. I was like, I just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a heavy game.
Isn't that crazy though? How games can make you like it's more than a movie. I can't remember the last time a movie got me that emotionally involved.
Yeah.
Mine was probably Gremlins.
It's like, how dare they waste all that beer?
Yes, we agree. Retro Mikey Lost Legacies is just as good as any of the games.
Yep.
They are right up there.
Jordan Peters is also saying the whole Uncharted series is amazing.
Oh, yes, I agree.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Marcus, why are you bringing out the hard questions, dude?
Oh,
Well, see, now we're talking about 6 games versus 2 games. So, are we saying if we had to get rid of one? Like,
I don't
Marcus, why did you ask?
I can't comment because I haven't played an Uncharted series yet. Any of them.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Uncharted because it's not depressing.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're really picking Uncharted over Last of Us? You two fucking
No,
fanboys.
I'm
Every
just-
month they
I-
fucking tell me they're gonna. I think I want to play Last of Us again. I'm like, really? You just fucking played it.
No, I'm just saying, like, he chooses Uncharted, and I can see that.
Don't get me wrong,
No.
Last of Us 2 is one of the best games I think I've ever played, but
Yeah, it's way up there on
Yeah.
my list. Yeah,
I don't know where they could go with another one if they want to make
I've
a
heard
sequel.
more than one person call it a masterpiece, and I
Yeah, it
think
is.
I'd have to agree. I would have to agree.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
one of those
hope
games
that-
where I don't want them to make another one because I don't want them to ruin where like the last one ended because I thought it
Is,
ended in such a perfect place.
Yeah.
The TV show. Does anybody know if Naughty Dog's involved with the
I don't know.
production of that? Because
Oh my God, he should be.
they can't fuck this up.
I was gonna say like they need to write every episode of that show to make it at
Yeah.
least feel authentic.
Oh man.
Yeah, I would imagine they're feeling the pressure for that.
I'm sure they've got some
series,
say so in what they do though. I'm pretty sure they got
I
some.
would
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so. I'm gonna go The Last of Us.
I'm
Even though
not- I
there's only
can't-
2
I-
games. If it was an either or, I have to go The Last of Us.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same
It
way.
is dark and depressing, but at the same time, I've never had 2 games make me feel like those 2 games made me feel. That's like it's not just playing a game. Like it was a heavy experience. Like
Yeah.
it was. I don't know. There's never been anything like that.
Like part 2 changed my perceptions on somebody that I hated. You know,
I
and stuff like that. Just
know.
that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people
Yes.
can't take that kind of thing, but whatever.
Well, yeah. No, I have friends like they didn't even make it through. Like
Yeah.
I like somebody there we know very well on YouTube there, and he couldn't make it
Yeah.
through the game.
But you know what? That's like just
Yeah, it's
personal
everybody.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's everybody. Like some people love games and
Yeah.
other people hate them, and you're like, I don't understand your how, but we're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Tomb Raider or Uncharted?
Oh,
Patty!
Oh, Patty.
I've only never played the first Tomb Raider.
I've played all the new Uncharted or the new Tomb Raider, so I'm still probably going to go with Uncharted because I like the characters so much.
I will go Uncharted, although the first Tomb Raider is so good.
Yeah,
It
it's-
is so
really?
good.
So
I was only
good.
lukewarm on it.
The last one is
Oh.
probably my favorite of the new ones, but I
The
still think I
last
like,
one, really.
I feel
I haven't played
the
it
characters in Uncharted are, like I just like them so much. Like they feel like they're
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would go Uncharted on that one. Like
I
if,
would go
if
Uncharted.
I'd say,
as well.
okay, I can only play Uncharted or Tomb Raider, I think I would go Uncharted.
real. 'Cause then you
Nathan
get 6
Drake
games
is
instead of
just
3.
That's
Yeah.
true. And
Yes.
Nathan Drake is just so damn likable.
Yeah,
He is, yeah. Because yeah.
he's like
Yeah,
Nathan
he's not-
Fillion if Nathan Fillion was in a video game.
Right?
Yes. Exactly.
If they only would have made this like 20 years ago, Nathan Fillion could have been Nathan Drake.
If they made the movie instead of casting Spider-Man, they could have cast Nathan Fillion.
Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah.
I still don't know how that's gonna go, but
I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm hoping
That's
it's
where I'm
good.
sitting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the way they film it, certain angles, they can make him actually look like he's 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
could you get on your knees so I can punch you in the face?
Yeah, I don't know how.
You see
they're
him
gonna
jumping
cast
before he
that.
punches somebody.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna cast that movie.
Dennis, you're getting so much love. I love Dennis. I know he loves Last of Us, but he is so monotone.
I apologize.
What's with the hate?
I know.
We gotta bring Dennis back down to his level sometimes because so many people love him that we have to like bring you back down.
I suck tonight. I'm sorry.
Blame it on the VR.
Zachy Play says, I hope I pronounced that right. I couldn't get with Abby. I was just focused to kill her. LOL.
Yeah, I see that.
I like this idea. The
Absolutely
Last
see
of
that.
Us 2 should have had 2 endings. That would have been interesting.
Oh,
Well, that's the whole pick one type of
Yeah.
thing.
I don't know if I could
I
have chosen. I
know.
think I just would have walked away.
You know what? It was
Don't
so good. I don't know what they could have. They would have made it better.
Yeah. There was a lot of ending to the ending, though. I was like,
Yeah, there was a point where I thought it was over, and then it kept on going, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It was like the Energizer Bunny of video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Dennis. # neither me. Don't worry, Dennis.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
there you go.
Wait, now. I can't say it. No. Yeah, neither me.
Okay, drink. Last of Us Masterpiece, 10 out of 10. Thanks, level 857.
Yeah,
and I think
I would
Bachelor's
agree.
Fridge said Uncharted. He would have picked Uncharted
Yeah.
too.
Oh, yeah. Bachelor's Fridge. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's in the
Bachelor's Fridge.
house.
Yeah.
If you want to see somebody eat some weird shit, check out Bachelor's Fridge. He loves doing that.
And it might possibly be shit.
The day you eat shit, Bachelor's Fridge, I gotta.
And you gotta do it Hulk Hogan style. Be like, Dookie.
Oh man. Super Mario, that was pretty amazing. I like Tom Holland, but that was Nathan Drake, not Peter Parker. I just read random stuff that doesn't pertain to us.
Didn't even like him as Peter Parker.
You didn't like him as Peter Parker? I didn't mind him as Peter Parker. but-
Whatever. I don't care.
No, I like the what was his name?
Garfield guy?
Garfield, yeah. I like
The guy that
Garfield
looked like
better.
he was 35 playing a high schooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I liked.
I don't
He
eat
was funnier.
shit, Dennis. I've never been to your house yet.
Burn! Yes, yeah,
It's a
buddy.
great burn.
Love
I can hear that sizzling all the way over here.
Oh,
Jeez.
All right, next
Coming up next on the
game.
Bachelor's Fridge.
Next,
Eating shit at Dennis's house.
I picked Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yay! We high-fived about that tonight when we
We'll
saw
high
it.
five again.
When we saw it as number one.
I'm not
in your
high fiving
NES.
anybody. 'Cause
Nobody.
It's not my
is
favorite
talking
Mario.
I don't get me wrong, I like the original one.
Mhm.
But I was always used to like the games just kind of like rehashing for a sequel
Yes.
kind of thing
Yeah.
at that point in time. So like when this came, I didn't know that it was from a Famicom Disk System game that they hacked and turned it into a Mario game. I didn't know that at the time. But like when I played this back in the day, it was like one of the first games I got for my NES when I first got it, and it blew me away just how different it was from the first game. It was like
That's
not
what I loved about
nothing,
it too.
nothing
That's what
like
I
the
like.
original, which is why I think I like it so much. You get the different characters to play as. Each of them has like their own attributes and weaknesses,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
worlds are different. Like the rules are completely different. You know, there's no jumping up and bashing things. It's all about uprooting things, and
Yeah.
it's just it
And
was just
the
so
colors are
strange.
fantastic.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like
I will
super
say
colorful.
Graphically and colors and
Yeah.
everything, it looks fantastic.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
like.
love it.
I don't like it. There, I'm not a big fan. I'm the opposite of these two. They love it. It's their
I love
favorite, and no,
Yeah.
Mario 3 is.
Well, no,
my
I
favorite.
understand why people don't like it. I do, because it's like Mario
It's-
3
yeah.
kind of went back to the formula
Yeah,
kind of thing, But like the fact that this was not the formula is, I think, why I liked it so much, because I was like, oh my god, Nintendo's actually got balls.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
doing something
Same
different.
reason why you guys like it, because it's so different.
Yes. I love it because it's different.
Yeah, and
I
like
like
Zelda,
it
same thing with
because
like
it's
Zelda
good.
and Zelda 2. Like you would think that they would just do another top-down.
Oh,
Zelda
I
game
just
and
played
then-
Zelda 2 there, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at some of the comments.
But yeah,
Alright.
2 just it was just so different and so weird, and like all the different play styles from all the different characters and everything,
Yeah.
and then when
Who's
you
your
beat the
favorite?
game and you're like, oh,
Well, he
Toad.
said what
I'm,
his favorite was.
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah,
100% Toad.
Yeah,
And
I'm
Toad.
with you. Toad is my go-to guy. And then I'll go to Princess Peach, and I'll do
Peach.
I can't stand
The only
Luigi.
person I can't play as is Luigi.
Yeah.
I hate
I
him.
can't.
Yeah.
I beat the game as Luigi, but like I will never do that again. I will not torture myself in that way again.
No, I know, like
Because I
Princess
cannot
Peach
get a
is my
handle on
go-to.
his control. Like
usually when I
do
play the game, I usually when you before the level starts, you choose your guy, and I'll shut my eyes and I'll go beep 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 beep, beep and then Luigi beep 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 Luigi beep 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 Toad. All right, I'm playing.
It was meant to be.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
I can't get a handle on controlling him for some reason. It's just, but I've done it. It's just not my favorite thing to do. But
yeah,
just everything about it. I like the color, and the ending also is just kind of like, oh, it was all a dream. Like, oh, so now we can go back to have part 3. Go back to what the first one was again. Okay,
yeah.
But I also own the original game. I actually own
the Doki Doki Panic.
Doki Doki Panic on the Famicom Disk System. And it's not as good as this. It's not. The graphics are weird.
Is that a hardware thing though?
I don't know. It's like usually because I have like the version of Metroid on that as the cartridge version, and the disk system version I think is better. Like it has more. The music is better and the sound effects are better. It's just like the animation on the Famicom Disk System version is like real choppy. And the characters kind of work the same, but the controls a little bit different. And then also the thing is, you don't get to pick who you want to play as before each sub level. It's like you pick that person, you're playing as them for the whole level, like all of them.
Oh, okay.
And there's actually like a checklist. You have to beat the game 4 different times with all 4 characters in order to get the real ending in that one.
Really?
There's like a checklist that shows you which levels you've beaten with what character. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. This one kind of simplified it, and I thought it ended up being a better game in the end. That's why they re-released it in Japan as Super Mario Brothers USA.
Smart.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have a couple enemies in the house. Trainers.
Enemies.
Bring them up.
Okay. Scepter's also, I just want to say, complete in box. He was pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
We have Davis Deadly in the house.
Yo,
Trainer
Davis
number
Deadly.
1. Enemy number 1.
Yeah, you're dead to me, Davis. You're dead to me.
Yeah.
And then we have Pac-Man in the house saying the answer is 9 inches. To which
don't tell anyone.
To which Davis Deadly replied, which was what I was laughing over. I'm 9 inches. We need your wife to
She'll lie for him.
Confirm.
She'll lie for him.
Confirm or deny. I prefer Mario 2 to Mario 3, to be honest.
There you go. Yeah.
Is he dead to you now, too?
No, I like Mr. Matthews. Davis dead to me.
He doesn't have 9 inches.
That's what his new name is. It's Davis dead to me.
Are we starting the measurement at the tape? I love this show. Ginger Beard, the gaming dad, you came in at the right time.
Oh my god.
It's like, what did I just walk into?
Yeah,
Look away.
9 inches and tank talk? What?
Oh my god.
Where are the games?
My back hurt. I threw it out. I feel 90. You don't look a day over 85, Pac-Man.
Yeah, you're looking good.
You're fine.
This whole 9-inch thing makes me think of a joke that Wes off Gaming Off the Grid told there one time. I think it was on a stream I was watching, and I don't think it's his joke. I think it's from somebody in the band, and they say, "Well, it's not that long, but it sure is thin," or something like that. I'm sure I butchered it, but when he told it there, I fucking laughed.
That's awesome. Mitch, full disclosure, I voted for Retro Rivals in Trade Wars before I even watched the video showing the halls. Sorry,
I like
sorry.
Mitch,
we like Mitch.
I like
Yeah,
Mitch.
we'll drink to Mitch.
We'll drink to that. Yep.
I'm looking at some of these comments and it's cracking me up.
Yeah, we got some characters, man.
We have some characters. I have scoliosis. It's constant back pain. The only time I won't feel it is when I'm dead.
That's not the one I was laughing at.
No.
Which one did you see?
I never trust.
That one. That's the one that made me laugh.
Hoaxilla, we'll drink to that.
Yeah.
Drink to it.
Why am I drinking to it?
I'm not drinking to that.
Oh man.
That's kind of funny.
No, we set the measurement at the back of the neck.
Wow.
Oh man, you guys make my life complete.
Or back of the throat. No, that was too much. Sorry.
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Too much. Okay, let's move on with the next game.
Yeah.
My next one is Horizon Zero Dawn.
I haven't played
I have it here and I haven't played it yet.
It is
It's in the back.
probably one of the best open world games I think I've ever played. And I'm not a big fan of open world games. This is the game that made me like open world games. So like right after this, I played Days Gone. Right after that, I played Mad Max and Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and all that.
Yeah.
This is like the reason I would pick this is because this is one of those games I just didn't want to end. I got the world building in it is fantastic. The story is great. The main character, Aloy, is fantastic. She's like one of my favorite video game characters ever right now.
Wow. I've only heard good things about the game.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I picked it up.
I'm glad I waited to buy this. I bought the complete edition instead of getting it like day one.
So did we. Yeah. We have.
Well, here's the thing. Like a guy that I worked with had been telling me about this game for months. He bought it, digitally played it, and he beat the game and then got the DLC add-on content later on and then went and beat that. And he told me the way that the game ended for him. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, when I bought this, I played through to the point where you're almost at the end game. And then I went and did the additional content and then went and played the end game part. And the people that you befriend in the additional content end up participating in the finale.
Oh,
kind of changes the way the game plays out, which I was like, that is fantastic.
Wow.
But
so yeah, like you want to get a land of?
I actually got that game on the PS Plus. I got a digital copy.
I just want to address Patty the Collector's got to hop out of the chat for a bit. Talk to you guys later. Thanks so much
see you,
for
Patty.
stopping by, Patty.
Yeah.
It's just the world building is fantastic. Like everything is so well realized and is beautiful graphically. It looks fantastic and it's depressing as hell too. It's kind of like post-apocalyptic.
Yeah.
And the
you
creature designs.
Post-apocalyptic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's my jam.
Okay, so all the open world ones I played have been post-apocalyptic ones. I got this, then there was Days Gone, then Mad Max. Oh yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like the creatures in this are like these mechanical versions of like real life animals, and they look fantastic, and each of them has their own kind of personality.
Nice.
I've seen games,
and it plays fantastic. All the upgraded stuff that you can do, all the different creatures you can like start hacking into some of the smaller creatures, and then either use them to attack the bigger ones, or you can ride them like a mount, which is really cool. And the story goes to some interesting places, all the different environments. It is just so good. I'm like, I cannot wait for part 2. Like.
Well, people are talking about
when
that.
Is that coming out? When is that coming out?
I think they just delayed it until next year now.
Oh.
Okay. No.
Oh no, that was God of War. Sorry, that was God of War.
God of War for sure.
Yeah, if they delay a game to perfect it, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I would much rather them delay it than send something out that's not going to work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said this was to come out at the end of the year or whatever. I'm kind of like, that's one of the reasons why I haven't been like jumping on a PS5 yet. Is that's the game I'm going to buy my PS5 to play.
Well, you know what?
Nice.
You know what? They're redesigning the damn thing anyways, so it doesn't look like a spaceship. So you might as well wait.
Yeah,
I will tell you.
Giant 3-foot tall modem.
Yes.
I have 26 consoles hooked up, and by far the PS5 is the ugliest.
Mm-hmm.
But you can buy those new side panels that you can take off and put on new ones.
Heard that.
We need to.
Yeah, if there were black side panels, it would camouflage how ugly it is.
Yeah.
It'd be like makeup.
Camouflage that.
I'm sure there's a reason why they designed it like that, but I was like, but did you actually think people would like it?
No,
somebody thought they would. I don't.
I just didn't realize how big it was until I went to like the local Best Buy when like all the stores started letting people back in again.
Yeah.
And I saw it sitting in one of the display cases, and I was just like, God damn, that's like a freaking recliner.
It is.
It's bigger than my VCR.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It is.
Yes. When we unboxed that thing on a video, I was like, why the hell is this thing so big? And when we were trying to put it on the shelf, I'm like, I don't know how this fits in the configuration.
I think a lot of people had the same problem I did, was trying to make it fit in their wall unit.
Yeah.
Like people who have modular shelves, like those, like IKEA shelves,
stuff,
you're
yeah.
not fitting them in. It doesn't fit. It's too big.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
And you also need to have like breathing room for it to like, vent and everything still.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't like having it on its side. It's laying down.
Yeah.
But I have no choice. It's like
Yeah.
over 15 inches long, I think,
I don't get that.
from the taint.
But then there's like the Series X. It's like I thought the Series X was going to be the big one, and then I saw how big that thing is, and it's
Oh,
only
yeah,
like
yeah.
not even a foot tall. And I'm like, and that thing looks
It's
like the
not bad at
monolith
all.
from 2001.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
The Series X grew on me. Like from the first time they showed what it was going to look like, I was like, oh, that's a
Yeah.
hot piece of garbage. But I
You know
actually
what?
really, really enjoy it.
You
I
know
like
what?
it.
I don't know if anybody in the chat had. I don't have a single complaint about the Xbox, other than I've heard if you do not have internet access, there are some discs you put in that will not work.
Oh, really?
If not all of them.
Shit.
Got some of that
I don't know.
DRM shit.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. I couldn't remember what it was called, but that's what it is. Yeah.
We got a couple comments here. Hookzilla's just drunk blushing.
That's
well,
hot.
That's the best drunk.
If you're drunk, come on down. You'll fit in.
Yeah. Neither me is good at measuring. And then people are like loving your pick of Horizon Zero. I can't even.
It
remember.
is my
Zero
favorite
Dawn.
PS4 game.
Yeah.
Of all the games I have, it is still my favorite PS4
I have to
game.
play it.
I am that is definitely on my radar.
See, he can't even
And it's-
see.
Radar.
And it's also another game that got me emotionally invested to the point where, like, when the end happens and they tell you what's really going on, I was actually like legitimately like broken up about it too. I was
I
like,
have to play it. I have to play it. You had me at post-apocalyptic. That's my like. I love that.
Yeah, Roy-
song.
But the cool thing about this is, yeah,
It
it's
was
like after
phenomenal.
this apocalypse that almost, humankind almost disappeared because it was that bad. But like, instead of it being like a wasteland, it's like the whole world grew back at this point. So everything is all
okay.
lush and there's forests and everything.
Yeah.
It's not like a desert or
I have
anything.
to
That's
play
another
it.
thing that I thought was kind of cool.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard anybody say anything bad about the game.
No,
Hookzilla's
neither.
and that's
saying
a
it's a
good thing.
beautiful game.
Neither
I
me.
think Captain Algebra is the
Neither
only
me.
person I know that says he couldn't get into it.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
really?
Yeah. But I'm
What
like,
was
it's one of those
that?
games where you got to play like it. Even at the beginning when I first started playing it, like the first like 2 hours of it, I was just kind of like, eh. But it
that's
it
one of those
really
good
like
6
Make
hours.
one.
grabs you at one point. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
Bachelor's Fridge saying it's the best game on the PS4. He totally agrees with you.
I agree.
That's
Yep.
saying something because
Yeah.
there is a fantastic library on the PS4.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
loving
Amazing.
it.
The biggest or the most amount of games I have for any one console is for the PS4 because there is just so much good stuff on it.
If and like I don't hold me to this because I'm drinking, but if I could only have one console, I would be. I'd be like, well,
Because I
Well,
would,
you can
I
have
would,
a PS5 because it'll play all your PS4 games.
I would executive decision that bullshit and just make him pick the PS4 whether he wanted
Yeah,
to or not.
I'm
bullshit.
I'm loving
Going
that
to original
console.
Xbox. Just a spider.
You suck. Oh, Mitch is saying the sequel looks amazing. Tribe is saying he loves the native aspect of it. Makes me appreciate native Indian culture more.
I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about,
Yeah.
That's part of the
Uh,
world building in it is just great.
What? Retro Mikey?
Retro Mikey.
What? I used to like you. Yeah. Give it more time.
Retro Mikey, you
Yeah.
know what?
He wasn't a big fan.
I
of it.
dropped out about 20 hours into Days Gone, maybe. Was I in that far? And that's a lot. That's saying
That's
a lot.
a long time.
I'm in
Yeah.
20 hours, and the story. I got to a point because we were in quarantine lockdown last year, year before. Yeah, last year, right? And then I just got. I don't give a fuck if I play it. Let's play something different.
Yep.
But then these two guys went fucking bonkers.
I'm just nuts about that.
I
game.
love it.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of it.
I couldn't get into the story.
Making
Whatever.
t-shirts.
I saw that making T-shirts, Scott, from the taint. I love you with
They
all
probably
my
wouldn't
taint.
sell that at the Walmart.
I measure from the taint.
Y'all can't all. Why can't all consoles just look like a VCR DVD
Yeah.
player?
Yeah.
Because they all can't be PS5s.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's ugly.
I'm pretty much effed with new consoles. LOL from the taint. I'd buy that for $1.
That's a Running Man joke.
Don't
Isn't it?
spoil it. Let Jen play it. I will play it. It's on the PS4. I'm pretty sure I'll play it. Yeah, but robotic dinosaurs. Wait till you get to put it in the What?
Put it in the robo.
Right in their taint.
Right in their taint. The robo taint. 60 gig. I think you mentioned this in a comment too, Rod.
Yeah.
60 gigabyte fat PS3 because it plays PS1, 2, and 3.
I've only ever seen one, and I didn't buy it, and I should have.
Damn it!
I still have that one right behind me. If you want it.
How much?
Is it for sale?
Boom.
Oh.
How much? Because we were talking a lot of money and shit.
You can make some money tonight.
Pac-Man saying, "What did we start?" I'm thinking this
taint.
This episode of Get to Know Gamer is going to be.
It's called. It's Taint-tacular.
Taint-tacular.
It's Taint-tacular Saturday.
Yeah. Every game review, we measure it from the scale from taint to 10.
I thought you were going to say taint to shaft.
No, you took it too far. Wow.
I took it just far
Well,
enough.
10. That's almost halfway up the shaft.
Oh, man. From the taint.
So just like with Captain Algebra, whenever I'm in one of his streams, like commenting, I always start off making a joke about Kenna, which is like an inside joke between the two of us. So now from now on, everyone's gonna come into your streams and like from the taint. That's Retro Gamer, straight from the taint.
If you guys don't, if all 34 of you in the stream don't mention the taint in the next,
like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Get to know gamer.
Do you even taint, guys?
You know what?
Even taint?
There is going for you 34 right here. At the end of the year, we're having a big one where everybody's coming in, and there will be a question where the answer will be the taint.
Or hashtag taintacular, not trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
Taintacular. That's the best. That should be in Webster's. I just got back from dinner, and when I left, there were. Chode?
Sorry. That's a chode.
You guys taint right.
What have we started?
This video is tainted.
Got it.
Do it in Arnold's voice.
This video is tainted.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yes. The first thing I do in Captain Algebra stream is start talking about Wind Waker.
And get banned immediately. Because I'm probably the one banning you.
Oh, my.
Yeah. That's when he asked us to do an opener for his
the intro there for his videos.
I was
I gotta do something Wind
to.
Waker.
We have to.
For the first year, we all did a panel together at the Midwest Gaming Classic. The first year the Captain Algebra was on the panel with me and a couple of other YouTubers. As a gift, we all got together when his back was turned and bought a Wind Waker poster from a table and all signed it and gave it to him. He was not happy, but we keep on saying, so when's that framed picture going to show up in your videos, bro?
Yeah, put it in the background, man.
It should be in the background.
Send it to me. I'll put it up right here.
You guys taint right.
You guys taint right.
Oh.
Janelle and I are on vacation, but as soon as we're home, she's making me a shirt. Janelle, make us all a shirt. We'll pay for it. We'll pay for the shipping. The whole $60 to ship one shirt to Canada.
Oh my god.
Some folks call it a chode or a gauche.
Gooch.
Gooch. Sorry.
I'm going to get one that says, taint me, bro.
Okay. On a scale from the taint to the ponytail asshole in Avatar, I give The Last of Us 2.
Wait, wasn't the ponytail their wiener?
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm closing my OnlyFans account.
Oh god. Send me the link.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Oh god, this is the best stream ever.
I'm like literally trying not to cry from laughing so hard. And she'll do it. Let us know how much those shirts are. We'll wear it on a live stream. We will totally wear it on a live stream.
Yeah, I've worn worse.
We wore a Retro Rival shirt on a live stream, so we'll wear anything. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know it was Retro Rivals. That was terrible.
Well, that was a tangent.
There's 40 people on the stream. We start talking about Taint.
And what kind of viewers do we... I'll tell you.
Did somebody hashtag taint the title of the video?
Yeah, we hashtag taint. Yeah.
Never skip Taint Day. You can't skip Taint Day at the gym.
Is that a workout at the gym?
You gotta make sure you do Taint Day at the gym.
Is that the one where you do the squeezing thing?
Oh yeah,
that's the taint.
That's the taint.
That's all taint.
All taint. You gotta squeeze that taint.
All right, let's move on to the next game, or we'll just continue talking about taint.
Okay, so the next one would be an arcade game, and that's Mortal Kombat 2.
Ooh,
oh, nice!
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan.
I see that.
Mortal Kombat!
But Mortal Kombat 2 came out when I was just
Taint
later.
It came out when I was I just started going to college, and they were testing it. They had like Midway is in Chicago, or they used to be in Chicago, and they were testing like a pre-release version of it at this local arcade. And I remember going to check it out with one of my friends, and Baraka in that used to be a space cowboy. It was the weirdest thing. And they had like glitches in it. So every week I would go back to this arcade and watch the game like evolve. Like they would change something new every time I would go there.
Oh, cool.
That is
so neat. Like Baraka turned, or the space cowboy guy that I don't even remember what they were calling him there, turned into Baraka. And then
I have no idea. All I think of is Obama.
Baraka.
Thanks, Baraka.
I have no idea what this game is.
So like they had like glitches in it, like really bad glitches. Like I remember somebody learned how to do the babalities in it. And so this guy was playing as Baraka. He did the babality on his opponent, but you could still move around. That was the glitch. So he did that scissor move on the baby, and the baby disappeared into blood, basically. And like the next week when I went, they had fixed that. They took that out because everyone was trying to do it and kill babies in the game.
Too much. Yeah.
But like when the final version came out, I liked it so much. I was like ditching my college classes to go and play it.
Well, that's important.
So I was like sacrificing my education because Mortal Kombat. And I ended up liking it so much. Like when the home versions came out, like I remember I went out day one and picked up a copy for my Super Nintendo. Regardless of how the first game's Super Nintendo version was, kind of craptastic.
Craptastic! Added to the taint-tacular. Hashtag craptastic.
Yeah.
And then like the memory I have the most about Mortal Kombat 2 was there was this store, the place where I bought that 3DO for $700, and I had to sell them all my Sega stuff. They had pull with Midway, and they got Daniel Pacina, who played Johnny Cage, and Philip Ahn, who played Shang Tsung, to come and sign autographs at the store.
Holy shit!
So naturally, I'm like, you gotta go.
Fangirling.
So yeah, I totally squeed for a guy. Yeah. So I remember I got in line, and I actually talked about this in a video that's like my worst video gaming memories, because I'm not gonna like tell the whole story, but like Daniel Pacina actually said something really, really mean to me while I was there.
No way.
Seriously?
Yeah, he was kind of a dick. And it kind of tainted my view on Johnny Cage as a character from that point on. So I refused to play. Did I? Yes, I did. And I didn't even realize it. It's part of my vernacular now.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
It's part of the lexicon.
Yep. I'm going to say taint as many times this week as I possibly can.
Yeah, how many times can I say it and not have it be sexual?
Yeah.
Like once.
Yeah. So like I never wanted to play as Johnny Cage in a video game, in a Mortal Kombat game ever again, because he pissed me off that much.
Yeah, he ruined.
Kind of a jerk. And the thing is, I still have the box where I got all the autographs.
Oh wow.
But the thing is, I've actually met Mortal Kombat people from the game long after that. So you can see here, I've got the autograph by Philip Ahn, who played Shang Tsung, and Daniel Pesina is in gold up here.
Okay.
At the Midwest Gaming Classic over the last couple of years, they've actually had Mortal Kombat actors there to sign autographs and stuff. And I've met the guy that played Kung Lao, Anthony Marquez. He's down here. And I met Daniel Parrish. I can't remember what his first name is. But he played Jax. I met him too.
Wow. Cool.
Thing is, so it was 2 years ago. So it was 2018. Daniel Pesina was there again. And Philip Ahn, who played Shang Tsung, he was there too. And as well as Parrish who played Jax. They were all there to sign autographs and stuff. I went to the arcade where they were signing autographs, and I hid in the corner. I was playing an arcade cabinet of Death Smiles.
Yeah. Death Smiles.
Yeah,
yes.
I was playing that while I was listening to the conversations at the table from between Daniel Pesina and the other fans to see if he was actually worth talking to again, because I didn't want to go up there and have him still be kind of a jerk and ruin my convention. So I'm like, he's actually being real friendly, and he's like every time somebody walks up there, he immediately wants to take a picture with them in costume or whatever, because he had a scorpion costume to put on and the glasses and everything. I'm like, he seems okay. I'm like, I'll go over there. So I wasn't going to get his autograph. I went and got Parrish's autograph instead. And Parrish saw that my box had already been signed, and he's just kind of like, oh, where did you get these autographs from? I was like, oh, back in '94 at this video game store called Software Junction by me. And Daniel Pesina goes, Software Junction? I went there to sign autographs once. And I was like, yeah, actually, instead of going actually, you two guys were there in '94, and it was such a great day, Yeah. And he goes, if I remember correctly, I wasn't in the greatest mood that day.
So he admitted to his downfall.
Oh, he just kind of mumbled it, and I was just like, oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
So he came running over, and he's like, so you were there in '94 when the game came out? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, you're just as old as we are. I was like, yeah, it's true. And next thing you know, he's like my best friend all of a sudden. He's like, we're going to go get a picture taken together because you're like an old school fan and all that. And I actually have a picture of Johnny Cage or Pesina dressed up like Johnny Cage, taking the pose, and he kind of redeemed himself in my eyes because he actually ended up being a really cool guy.
Nice.
That's good.
And that's the thing. A lot of times, people say, oh, you don't want to meet a famous person, an idol that you have, because it might not hold up to the image you have of them.
Yeah.
But he said, he was not having a good day.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it gives you a bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
And it might not necessarily be the way that they actually are.
Yeah, and back in the day when that thing happened at that store, I was actually a real kind of shy and awkward kid, so that kind of affected me more than it might have affected somebody else.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
And I kind of held on to it for way too long. I should not have held on to it as long as I did, but actually meeting him in person like that the second time and actually have him actually be a really nice guy, I was just kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good though. That changed.
That's pretty
and
cool.
Then I started playing as Johnny Cage in the Mortal Kombat games again.
There you go. Came full circle.
Yep.
I really hate to get back on the taint topic.
Sure. We got more?
Yes, we do. But I have to bring this up. At Mitch and I would wear them to PTA meetings and shit. The taint shirt. This is why I love you guys.
I just want to have a shirt that has hashtag tainted on the back.
Yeah.
A retro rivals hashtag taint.
Chanel's going to make them for us. I just know she will. Tip the taint. Chris, I had your intro shot, was going to edit tomorrow, but now I'm going to reshoot it to add in Taint-tacular to
it. Damn.
Okay, if your electricity is out, what do you do for entertainment? Is this a taint joke? I'm not sure. Is this a realistic thing you're asking?
I read Braille on my taint.
Oh my god. Bought MK2 on SNES for I don't even know if I said that right. I've had too much beer. For SNES for $75 back then. Even Mortal Kombat 2 on the Game Gear was badass and holds up well.
Oh yeah, I never played it on the Game Gear.
It looks way better than it has any right to look on a Game Gear. It's really shocking.
Lords of Balba, you came in at the right or wrong time, depending on how you look at it. You missed all the taint stuff. Yeah, it was awesome.
But hello, anyways.
Dan Bunch of Numbers said he said Tate. Oh my God!
Yeah, and I didn't even realize I said it.
Yeah. You scratched out his name. Nope, you didn't scratch out his name. I think that's what they thought you were building up to. That you scratched out his name.
Oh, but the thing is, like, I ended up also. I didn't meet him, but where are you? There you live. A local game store was going out of business like 3 years ago, and I ended up winning a raffle for a signed copy of the Sega CD version.
Cool.
That's signed by freaking Daniel Pacina.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was before the redemption, so I was just kind of like, "Oh, great, my favorite person."
Nice.
Peter's saying he's going to find a way to make a hack of Mortal Kombat where you can only play as Johnny Cage, just for you.
Leave it to PETA.
Oh, don't meet your heroes.
Yeah.
We want Retro Rivals merch so bad. Us too. Retro Mikey heading out, guys. Gotta go to bed. Gotta hit up the flea markets in the morning.
Get some good swoops.
We wish you all the
Happy
best
hunting.
gaming luck in the world. Well, gotta go later, bro. Taint toes.
Potatoes.
I like it.
Taint toes, cook them, bash them, put them in a stew.
Yep, pretty much. And entertainment. That's why we here. Gotta get taints off my mind. I'm listening while searching for some B-roll for my edit and just mindlessly typed taint into Google. What'd you come up with?
I hate to hear what pictures you found.
Yeah.
I like to see you eat that.
I took it too far again. Sorry,
you took
guys.
it too far again. Genesis Mortal Kombat was the best.
That's what I had.
For the original game, yeah.
Yeah.
I had it on the Genesis.
All right. Let's move on.
Wait.
Do you want to say something about Taint?
No.
Okay.
But we were talking about Mortal Kombat. Did you see the recent movie?
Yes, I did. I saw it in the theater.
And?
I liked it.
Yeah?
I hear mixed reviews. Like it was all right.
I still think I like the original movie more.
Yeah.
I saw that like 8 times in the theater.
Yeah.
But I still like the original movie more. But the new one didn't try to rehash the first movie, which is why I think I liked it as much as I did.
Okay.
They try to do their own thing with it.
Do their own thing with it.
Yeah.
And it is gory as hell.
Oh,
nice.
So it's supposed to be.
Oh my
I
god!
felt like they hyped it up so bad, and then the movie was released, and then nobody talked about it. It just kind of disappeared.
There are so many fatalities in it, and they are so graphic. I was like, oh, okay. I'm surprised this didn't get an NC-17. There's one specifically where I'm like, I'm surprised this didn't get an NC-17.
Yeah.
Wow. Super Mario was saying yes, and I thought the first 15 minutes was great.
Is he talking about our show?
That's before the taint talk.
Before we were tainted with taint talk. Yeah.
Taintacular.
Taintacular. We're going on a taintacular voyage. Okay. Dennis asked his question.
Yes.
That's the one question you get.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good.
What is the next game?
My last game is
last
Actraiser.
game?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Holy shit!
Really?
How did we do that
Record
already?
time.
Well, we're not over yet.
10. Yeah, this is 10. Yeah, it's Actraiser on the Super Nintendo.
That's.
I've never played that.
I don't know that one.
I've heard
This is the one I was asking you guys about like a month ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
You asked,
Again,
and then
I don't
remember
know
that.
anything about it.
Okay, so
And I went and looked it up, and it looked really cool.
so I'm really big into like classical music.
Yeah.
And like film scores, and like even though video game scores at that time were just kind of like beep boop beep,
Yeah.
I remember reading an issue of Nintendo Power where it was like right when the Super Nintendo was about to drop, and they're talking about like games in Japan for the Super Nintendo that were going to come out over here eventually, and they talked about this Actraiser game and like this little blurb at the bottom of a page, and it was like, yeah, it's a side-scrolling action game that also has like a city builder aspect to it, but the game has like a full symphonic score.
Oh.
And
cool.
I was just kind of like, oh, I think I need to try this. So, like, the day it came out, well, actually, it was the day after because I couldn't get my mom to drive me to the damn mall. I went and got a copy of it, and sure enough, like, I do not understand how a cartridge has music that damn good on it, especially for, like, a first-generation Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Really?
Yuzo Koshiro did the music for, like, the Streets of Rage games and Revenge of Shinobi and Super Adventure Island and all that. He composed the music for, and he ended up becoming, like, one of my favorite video game composers. The music is great, but the gameplay is what got me. It's like it is like half Castlevania with a sword and half Sim City.
Oh,
Okay.
So you play as like this god who got beat in this fight with like the ultimate evil. He got beat and had to go and rest. Turns out he ended up having to rest for like a century. And while he was gone, the guy he fought, Tanjiro, ended up like wrecking the land. So when the god comes back, he's got to fix everything. So like you do like a side-scrolling level where you're like fighting monsters, and then you have to like rebuild this section of land in order to get to the next boss battle. And I didn't really like Sim-style games at that point in time. I think I had Sim City on the Super Nintendo, and I was like, this is okay. But the way it's done here, it like never like the side-scrolling levels and the sim levels don't outstay their welcome. It's like just when you're starting to be like, I'm kind of done with this, is when that section of the game ends and you move on to the next one.
Oh, that's good.
And it's like, I don't know how they knew that people were going to get sick of it at a certain point, but whatever. But it's just like it's so well balanced that it's like so much fun that when I was talking about Twisted Metal being like one of those games where like even after I beat it, I still went back and played it like over and over again. This is the first game that ever did that to me.
Okay.
Wow.
Where I would go back and I'd beat it, and then I'd go back and try it all over again and try to see if I could get more of a population in the city building levels.
Right.
And see if I could experiment.
You're getting a lot of love for this game in the comments.
I got my $60 worth. Yeah, it's
nice.
You got.
I do consider this to be my favorite video game of all time because of the fact that even like years like this came out in 91, and I'm still playing it. I'm still playing it on the regular and still talking about it. Like we just did a Cartridge Club podcast specifically about this game, and I turned a whole bunch of other people that had never played it before onto it. Now it's like they think it's a great game too. It's just one of those games that I will never ever get sick of.
Wow.
Yeah, Mr.
Like, it's
Matthews
so well made.
is saying ActRaiser is cool, awesome soundtrack.
Yep.
Scepter saying just bought the Super Famicom version of ActRaiser a couple hours ago.
Couple of hours
Ago. You must have been words.
Had a premonition.
Yeah, I can't think words. I've had too many beer. 2's my limit. I'm on my 3rd. No, 4th.
Oh.
Yeah. 4th over like the span of like 5 hours, but we're fine. Loved ActRaiser Fillmore for life.
That's the first stage. That's the best music probably in the whole game.
Mitch is saying, before we get to Lords of Alba's comment, Mitch said, dude, yes, ActRaiser is not only a great game, but it forever changed my perception of video game music. It's a classic.
Wow.
And Dan Punch Numbers is saying the same thing. ActRaiser is my jam, too.
I hadn't played any game that had like two completely different gameplay styles mixed together like that before.
Yeah.
And I think that really went just a long way with me, where like I was just like, okay, like this is what like the 16-bit era should be. It should be like just mixing all these weird genres together. And then I went back and played Vice Project Doom, but I never played that before. I didn't play that until like last year, and I was like, oh, they did it long before ActRaiser came out, son of a bitch. But it's just one of those games that I never ever get sick of. It's just I can't compliment it enough.
Wow.
Now, Lords of Alba saying, who is your favorite video game composer? I know for myself, I don't really follow composers. I'm still really relatively new to gaming. Like I only really started gaming within the last 2 years.
I couldn't even name one.
Yeah,
no.
But when I think of a game, like the soundtrack of a game that really gets stuck in my head, and I know we're on the same.
Well, I have probably 2 or 3 right off the top of my head.
For me, it's
really
Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Every time.
That's a great one.
I had to order the soundtrack of that from like a mail order place back when it first came out.
River City Girls is really good.
River City Girls is good for a modern.
Astral Chain I'm playing right now is just phenomenal.
Yeah, the Platinum Games or the Platinum Games usually have fantastic music.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Do you have a favorite?
I mean, when it comes to like a name, I would have to say Yuzo Koshiro because like the music from this. I mean, don't play the sequel to this, people. Whatever you do not play ActRaiser 2.
Really?
It is so bad. It is nothing like this one. It was like they got rid of all the city building stuff. And it's just like a really bad, slow action.
I ask,
but the music is fantastic. So like even if
pick that game up now.
Yeah, it's like Yuzo did like the Streets of Rage meet soundtracks and
shit.
Revenge of Shinobi I always thought had a fantastic soundtrack, and he did the Concept games, which are like those card games. But like even like Super Adventure Island, it has like a techno soundtrack. It's just like was it like Jamaica, like a reggae techno almost?
Oh, really?
It's really catchy. It's like that game is like the worst earworm soundtrack ever.
Yeah,
like it'll get stuck in your head. It's that good. But yeah, like when it comes to like a name, yeah. But there's games I do think have better music in it.
Scepter saying, "Can you believe they haven't released the soundtrack on vinyl?"
I know. I'm just getting out of collecting soundtracks, like game soundtracks on vinyl, and I bet you the day that I get rid of my whole collection is the day that comes out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. And Zachy Plays saying ActRaiser 2 is also my most let down game of all time too.
I was like legit mad.
Yeah, Mr. Matthews said he sold it without an ounce of regret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is so bad.
So much hate for the second game.
Yeah. I have ActRaiser 2 and never played it. Any good?
No, it's not.
Apparently not. Music composer for video games get no respect. They don't.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't tell you who does it.
Like
no,
I want to say like Mick Gordon, who did the music for like the 2 new Doom games, is probably like my new favorite composer because he made metal industrial type music really super melodic.
Oh yeah.
Like the music in Doom Eternal is like fantastic. I mean, you can actually like either start a mosh pit listening to it, or you can just listen to it in your car. It's fine.
I would love that. Mr. Matthews is saying, Jen, play that one, Super Adventure Island. I mean, is it better than Devil's Island, the first one?
It's a lot easier, yeah.
Okay, well then
and the music helps. The music helps because you want to hear what the next track is going to be.
Oh, okay.
Because it's that good.
Well, then I'm going to give up on Devil's Island and play Super Adventure Island.
Yeah, it's so good.
I just call it Devil's Island. It's nothing. It's never going to be anything other than Devil's Island. And I really love the song Devil's Island, but yeah, stuff and other things. ActRaiser is available on vinyl.
What?
Oh.
News
Look,
to everybody.
He's raising his eyebrows.
I got to go. Something suddenly came up.
Immediately, if not sooner.
It's like, damn
I didn't know either. I don't really follow vinyl trends.
We don't buy vinyl.
I got out of it because I was like, I collect movies on physical media. I collect video games on physical media. I was also collecting albums. I'm like, I only have so much room.
Yeah.
One of them has to go, so the vinyl had to go.
Oh, a friend of ours in Sweden loves his vinyl, and I looked at Scott dead in his eyes, and I was like, no. No. You have long boxes of comics for days. You have toys all over the place, and we have an
vinyl
entire...
doesn't take up that much space.
No.
They're heavy as hell.
They're heavy. Oh my
it's
god.
Not happening. Apparently, it's on Amazon UK.
What? Oh, Jan, I could have that.
Damn you, Zachy Plays.
Wow.
Man alive. We can't get into vinyl. It's just not happening. No.
Oh, come on, Jen.
No, it can't happen. It can't.
Yeah,
I can't believe it is not even midnight and we ran out of games.
Mm.
I don't even know that this happened.
We didn't get the honorable mention.
Gotta get that honorable
Get the
mention.
honorable mention
What was
in.
the honorable mention?
My honorable mention was Star Trek Conquest.
I've never played it.
Never played that one.
So, like Star Trek, other than like Tron, is like one of my favorite things in the world.
Yep.
So a lot of the games that were coming out like during the PS2 generation that were Star Trek related, like I thought were kind of letdowns to me. Like Encounters and what was the other one called? The one where the Sulu looks like he hadn't eaten in a week and a half. I can't remember the name of it. It's like it's a cinematic of his cheeks are so sunken in. I'm surprised they're not inverted.
They had that contour going.
It's bad. It's bad CGI. But like the thing about this one is it's a board game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's like where you have like resource management, where it's like you have like these. You're trying to take over like a section of the galaxy, right? So when you start, you can be the Federation, the Klingons, then the Romulans, I think.
Okay.
And you are fighting over like sections of the galaxy, and they're like like little hexagonal boards. And you have to like build resource management to be able to build ships. You have to like start getting like ore so you can build ships. You have to start doing like energy mining and all that. And then you can start building armadas, and then you can go and start taking out ships. And you can do the combat that's required to take over one that's already been taken by another one of the factions, or you can just have the computer do it for you.
Oh.
And that's the way I play, because I can play through a game of this in 15 minutes, and that's kind of why I like it. It's like my super casual game that I just like pop in when I want to play something.
Yeah,
Nice.
So like you can either do the whole 3D combat thing, which takes freaking 45 minutes, or you can just say let the computer do it, and you just watch things explode, and then it's over like in 3 seconds.
That's how I like it.
But it's super fun. Yeah, it's just super fun, and the more you play it, you unlock new factions like the Ferengi and the Borg and the Dominion and all that kind of stuff. So like.
That's
For a
really
Star Trek
cool.
fan, it's really cool because of all the different things that are like callbacks to the shows and the movies and everything. But like just as a game in general, it's just a real fun, like casual game. So that was mine.
Dan's bunch of numbers is saying a good Star Trek game ? Question mark. Scepter's telling us apparently ActRaiser vinyl is a pre-order.
Oh, so it just
Yes.
came out. Or just coming out.
Tribe is saying they should make a Buck Rogers game.
What, you mean like this one?
Like that one!
Oh,
See?
no way.
He's got all the games. And Mr. Matthews is saying, if you told me yesterday that this Get to Know Gamer would be under 3 hours, I would have been like, nope, taint gonna happen.
It may be a short episode, but the taint joke started here, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The taint jokes were everything. Oh man, I can't believe we're out of games already.
Well, let's leave it open to the chat.
Yeah,
here.
open
Guys,
it up
got
to
any
the chat.
final questions?
Yeah.
Get your questions in here, and then I guess we'll wrap it up after that.
Ooh.
So
Yeah. Any final questions?
final thoughts.
I hope they're not taint related questions.
You know it will be. You know it will be.
You know it will be.
Come on,
now.
give us the taint jokes. Come on.
Do it now.
No.
I can't do Arnold's voice.
Come on.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I really need to pee, but I don't want to miss the taint jokes.
Is that a P related joke?
No.
To taint or not to taint?
Oh. This is probably fine since you're not a girl. How old is old ass gamer? It's not fine if you're a girl.
I was born in 1975.
Oh, that's an old ass.
Guess
That's
what?
older than Dennis.
Guess what, buddy? Best year ever.
Oh wait, I thought
Jaws came out that year. Yes.
We need to know who the oldest one is now in the Get to Know Gamer house. What? You were in May.
I was born in May. When were you born?
August.
Oh, you're so old, Dennis.
Son of a bitch, I'm still old.
Damn, you're old.
Damn it! Is there anybody older than me that plays games?
No.
Damn!
No, just
Short
you.
answer. Taint.
I gotta grow a big beard like... I was
Like
gonna say
who?
Ganon, but what's
Well, the reason I picked the name Old Ass Retro Gamer is because, like, when I wanted to create the channel, I was like the people I was watching, like Metal Jesus and all them. I'm sitting there, every time I'd watch one of the videos, I'm like, I'm older than these guys, and they're talking about playing the Atari 2600. I was like, fuck them. I'm like, I'm older than these guys, and that's where I came up with the whole
Yeah.
Old Ass
awesome.
Retro Gamer. And
Well,
I'm older than
like,
all these chodes.
We're older than everybody in our little community of, YouTube gaming
Not
channels.
me. I'm 30.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
With
We'll go
almost
with that.
11
Remember
years.
those years?
I'm 30
Oh, you
with
don't. You're
almost,
too old.
almost 11 years experience. Taint front or taint to back? Taint to front or taint to back?
Talking about how we measure? Or-
Or is this a wiping situation?
Oh, I think it's a wiping thing.
Yeah. I think you're supposed
I
to
think
go.
it's different for men and women, is it?
You guys wipe?
Yeah, I got a bidet.
Yeah.
You wipe if you got a bidet. You're fine. You
Wiping
know what a bidet is?
I don't have a
Right.
bidet. I don't have a bidet.
We're not
I got a
fancy.
garden hose.
I
What's
have
mine?
I got a faucet in my sink. It's okay.
face cloth.
I'm
I
just
take a
trying to
shower every time I
I
shit.
got
So.
Jen's face cloth.
I'm just trying to picture how the faucet in your sink works for that. Unless there's a sprayer, I'm not
No,
sure.
you just splash it.
Splish. Splish.
Splish.
little solo cup of water for the post dookie.
Oh, I love this chat. Yes, I'm not the oldest one in the community.
Woo!
There you go.
Yeah, you're welcome, Mr. Matthews.
Japanese imports ?
Yeah, there are some.
Yeah,
You'll find them.
You can see some of them over here.
you gotta squint.
Broadcaster saying 66.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
But not
holy-
69.
That's not as
Exactly.
good as a 69.
Super Mario saying 71, but he corrected to 1971.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah,
Are
because
you sure
we
you're not a
thought it
mummy?
was 1871.
Oh, we're all adults here. Speak for yourself, Stector. Gernaldino saying 82. And then
82 years old?
then he corrected to 1982. I remember my dad coming home with Pong.
Oh.
Oh shit, you're old.
Yeah.
You had a dad?
I'm
Aw.
45, but
Aw.
still love games, toys, and animation, including Disney. You know what? It's awesome not to grow up. I feel bad for these stuffy old people that are
Yeah.
like,
I'm
let's
45
knit.
years old, and I just watched that Mighty Ducks TV show on Disney Plus, and I smiled the whole time.
Yeah, we haven't watched
There's a
that.
new one?
Yeah.
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 Emilio Estevez is in it and everything.
What?
Do
Yeah.
they not have one of the players as one of the assistant coaches or something? I can't remember.
No, a couple of the kids from the original
Now-
movies show up, but
I
Okay,
think
okay.
I read that Xbox Game Pass was giving it free for a month. Was it?
Holy shit.
Is that correct? Anybody?
Disney
I haven't
Plus.
checked. Yeah,
Oh, that'd be cool.
I can see that.
or was it? No, I think it is Disney.
Zachy Plays is saying Team August here. I agree. Team August.
Yay!
Woo! What? I'm August 23rd.
When I was being born, everyone was sweating to death.
Yeah.
Hookzilla
Yeah.
is saying 83.
83.
And Marcus is just a baby. He was born in 89.
Aw.
So cute.
So cute. Mo Dan is saying 79.
Attaboy.
Everybody's got to guess our passwords now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Marcus Bolt might be the baby of the group. He might be.
He might be. He's so cute.
Oh, Grinaldino saying birthday in 4 days, and it's monthly countdown to 40.
Ooh.
I remember that.
I remember
Turning
that like
40.
it was yesterday. Yes, Modan, I am August 23rd.
I think it's different
Oh,
for men and
okay.
women.
So your birthday's August 23rd?
Yep.
My birthday's August 23rd.
Are
What?
you?
What?
Wow, I love it. Modan, are you also the 23rd? Because you asked August 23rd.
Wow, we gotta
Superman
have
is-
like a super fucking birthday stream or something. here. I
Oh,
don't know.
shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
You
Me
ain't
too.
kidding.
He's taking- This is so crazy.
No.
What is
There's not,
happening?
there's not 3 people in the, no. On the same
That's
day,
bullshit. I don't fucking believe it.
mundane,
Somebody's lying.
somebody's
Which one of you-
lying.
Which one of the three of you are lying? Are you fucking lying?
Yes, my birthday. I tell you every year my birthday is August 23rd, and then I also say it's in like March or something, so I can get extra gifts. Right?
That's freaking crazy.
That is crazy. Holy shit. Dan, are you also 20? No, probably not.
No.
And a bunch of numbers. Dragon's Crown. What does that mean?
What? Dragon
great
Crown's
game.
Awesome.
I know,
Love
but
it.
I don't know what it has to do with August 23rd.
He just saying Dragon's Crown.
For party stream. Zach,
Exclamation mark.
He's
Zach
blurting
Plays,
out
you
shit.
were almost included in the fun, but you were born 3 days late.
Aw. You
Late
lose.
to the party.
You're late. September 26th. And on the 23rd.
Really? 3 people?
1 in 1,000 chance. Yeah, Jesus.
1 in 1,000 chance. What do we got?
3 in
Like
1,000.
20 fucking people here in the chat or something?
24.
24 people
So
in the chat.
24.
Fucking 3 people are born on the same day.
It's an amazing
What
coincidence.
the hell?
What's
That's
up, sister?
Yeah.
I love it.
That's kind of cool.
You know, the
That's
stream
crazy.
has already almost ended when we're all just talking about when we were born.
Birthdays.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to
Old
taint.
motherfuckers.
I'm going to taint. This is shocking. What are you guys? I'm going to taint.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, you forgot the F. No other December people in here, huh? Mr. Matthews, we're talking about August. You're mixed up.
Yeah.
I knew a kid in
sorry, you're-
grade school whose birthday was in December, like a week before Christmas, and they ended up combining
About saying that. I just
Christmas
don't
and his
say
birthday
that.
together. So he never got like birthday
That's the
presents
worst
separately
shit
from
ever.
the Christmas. They just combined it all together. And he always said he got
Yeah.
hosed all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad was
Yeah.
December 6th, or my dad is December 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Too close to Christmas.
Shitty time to be born.
Well, it's
Jesus
also-
is more important.
It's also a shitty time if you have a winter birthday and you live in Atlantic Canada. Like you're getting hockey skates and that's all you're getting. Like you, that's
Yeah.
all. That's your
Or a new
choices.
snowsuit.
Or a new snowsuit,
Mittens.
mittens. But if you're August, like you could get a new bike.
Yeah.
I always got
No.
school clothes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
damn! Yes, because August 23rd was really close to back to school.
Mm.
The old birth. What do we
Mitch is
see?
killing me. Mitch is killing me with these damn taint puns.
This stream is ending. Say it, taint. So, Mitch, I need to have you and Coxzilla on the show sometime.
That would be awesome.
I think
You need to
that
start
would
a
be awesome.
separate channel all about being,
All about taint.
entertaining.
We're going to go on a taint-tacular voyage today. It'll be so entertaining. You will taint. Oh man.
Wow.
All right. How do we want to end this?
All right.
Scott, you do it. I don't want to.
All right. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a taint pun, but I think we're out. I think they used them all.
You guys used all the taint jokes, or we could have ended it with a taint joke.
All right, man. It's been a
Oh
blast.
my god, this is so much
Mr.
fun.
Ass.
Thank you for
That's
having me
where
on.
it started.
Yes.
The old ass gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, what?
last question for the taint-tacular. Who's everyone's favorite MK character?
Oh.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Sub-Zero for me too.
Sub-Zero's awesome.
Scorpion's a second.
Say Sonya Blade.
Sonya was
Going-
nice to look at.
She was a girl, so I liked Sonya.
I
me
go.
too.
I go with Scorpion. I think I'm Scorpion.
You're dead to me.
Honestly, it kind of depends on the game too.
Yeah.
Because like
Kabbalah.
sometimes they're a little underpowered, sometimes they're a little overpowered. But like
Sorry.
Sub-Zero is always the character I choose first when it comes to like a one-on-one match.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Melina.
There you go. I think it's a girl.
Yeah.
But I never played as her, so it never mattered.
Well,
I'm sorry, Gardaldino. I'm sure that was a fantastic person to play as.
Cabal's pretty cool.
Sub-Zero?
Cabal was pretty cool in the movie.
Yes.
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Sub-Zero and always love for Sonya, Scorpion. That other character I can
Who
pronounce.
do you have
the
more
name.
love for in the movies?
Johnny Cage.
First Mortal Kombat Sonya
Brock.
or second Mortal
Baraka
Kombat Sonya?
from-
Oh
Aw.
god, I don't even talk about Annihilation.
I
I was we watched the first and second Mortal Kombat movies for that commentary track podcast, and Michael B was our guest for the first one.
Oh, nice.
And
Kano.
I was talking about how
Kano. I forgot about Kano.
Kano's cool.
because I had seen the first movie like 7 or 8 times in the theater, I was kind of expecting the second movie to kind of do the same kind of thing and make me all excited about Mortal Kombat again and all that.
Yeah.
It took me seeing it in the theater 4 times before I realized I hated it.
Yeah.
Like I was in some weird denial about it, and that shows how much of a geek I am.
Goro's balls in the first movie.
Carl's balls. Hey, those are $400 sunglasses, asshole.
Yeah.
Well, the stream made me laugh my taint off.
Wow.
Taints all, folks.
Yeah, I saw that. I did it in Porky Pig's voice, if it helps. If it
Yeah,
helps.
you gotta
Oh,
do
God.
that like badil. Taints all, folks.
Yeah. I wish we had a Looney Tunes ending. That would be awesome.
Exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks to everybody in the chat.
And
all the
especially
viewers,
to Old Ass Retro
gamer.
Yes.
Awesome picks.
Thank
You're
you, thank you,
welcome.
thank you.
Thank you
It's a
so
lot
much.
of fun.
We had
It
a blast.
was a blast.
And as always, I like to remind people that we're going to have in, I think, the first week of November, a
Mhm.
big one where we're going to try to get everybody or whoever can make it in
I
for
have no
one of
life, I'll
these
do that.
ones.
Oops, sorry.
And yeah,
Yes,
and we're going to try to
Julian.
do them in like time slots so that you're only going to have to commit for maybe like a half an hour at the most. You
Yeah,
come
and
in,
we'll
we'll
have
try to have
everybody
maybe
on.
4 or 5 guests at a time, all at the same time.
And just have
we'll
like
have
an amazing
questions. We'll let
get to know gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah. One great big ending stream of
Just a big-
2021.
Just fun. Basically a lot of fun.
We'll talk about Taint again, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And until next time, because we always say it.
Until next time, adieu.
No, we don't
Taint
say that.
on!
Taint
Taint
on!
on.
Taint on.
I'll drink to that. I don't even want to drink.